Hello there, everybody. Um, oh, did I not fix chat on my screen? Okay, there we go. Okay, that should fix it. Okay, hello everyone. Hello. Okay. So as you can see from the stream title today, we are continuing Natlan. But as usual, we're gonna start here on Honkai Star Rail and do our dailies. Also, I always start by greeting everyone individually. I don't know what I'm doing. Welcome Unknown, welcome Seal, welcome Lancy, welcome Ninja. Hello Melep. More torture? Listen, you can't view it like that. You have to go in with an open mind, okay? Like, I have my issues with the Natlan quest, but I at least think it's very fun, is my thing with it. We have enough for... We'll just go by 6s, I guess. Can't wait for this long quest for double in time to... Yeah, it's gonna take a while. If you can finish it, I can... Oh, I'll finish it, Seal! It's just not today. I'll finish it eventually, though. I can't guarantee when I'll finish it, but it'll happen at some point. More Capitano? I'm not sure how much Capitano will be in this part of the story, but... Go complain about saving Kachina installed at every chance? Me? I complained about saving Kachina? I wanted to save Kachina. I was all aboard the rescue Kachina train. Also, I'm gonna be eating for the first portion of the stream. Or like for the first 10 minutes of the stream, I am eating to make sure I have sustenance for this. Because I did not eat before stream. And I only got my food as soon as stream came. Complaining that Mavika was stalling saving Kachina, as I should. What am I eating? Guess. It is not stir fry this time, actually, so there are some more interesting guesses that you can make. Hello, Yake. Hello, Luneth. Yogurt? Not yogurt. No, I need more sustenance than just yogurt. Yogurt cannot sustain me through a whole Genshin stream. Seal. Burger? No. I did eat that earlier in the day though. Yeah, the universe was also stalling for sure, Aqua. Frog legs? Yeah, in your dreams, maybe. Pad Thai? No, it's fried rice. I'm just eating fried rice. This doesn't look like Genshin Impact. Well, we're not there yet. I still have the category set to Honkai Star Rail. Yum indeed. Not stir fry? Yes, not stir fry for once. Although, in a way, isn't fried rice kind of just stir-fried rice, you know? Ooh, Chinese short ribs are delicious, Seal. How far did I get last time? I almost finished 5.0. Okay. Oh, you don't enjoy short ribs? Skill issue, to be honest. But yeah, it took me 10 hours to get through the 5.0 part of the Natlan quest. Which might sound insane to some of you. I know a lot of you probably finished it in half the amount of time. But listen, okay, for me, a whole version takes 10 hours to get through, so. And I'm still not done with it technically. I still have to finish the last part of 5.0 before I can start 5.1, which was Shalonen's patch, if I'm not mistaken. Shalonen released in 5.1. Hello, De. In light of that fake Cyrene leak, how would you feel about the possibility of a character being able to instantly activate another character's ult? Do we have confirmation that it's fake? I'm still not sure if it is fake. But that would be very strong, for sure, Sky's Ace. It would have to be like, they can only do it once a battle, to be honest, Sky's Ace, because of how strong it is. You're assuming it's fake? That's, valid. That's always a good outlook to go into these leaks with. What's the fake Cyrene? It was just about Cyrene activating the position 1 character's ultimate instantly. Not the Listen, Lygus is dead. We killed him in 3.5. He's never entering the story again, okay? Surely. Okay, Steel. Enjoy your raid. We're unmotivated with Genshin right now? That's fair, duh. I mean, Genshin is Genshin, you know? In your mind, it would be OP with Fight On, but at the same time, it feels in conflict with his kit identity in a way. I don't know. We'll see. I guess it would like. It would cheat a lot of the mechanics of a lot of characters' kits, because it would literally just cheat the whole energy mechanic. So I understand you thinking it's in conflict with the kit identity, because it just completely bypasses any kit design, any kits that are designed around energy and ultimates. So do we try to finish 5.1 today? Yeah, that's not happening. I highly doubt I'm finishing 5.1 today. I'm not even intending to stream, like, particularly long. Watch, we'll meet Shalonin, and that's it. Does the main story go to 5.4 or 5.5? Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Who released in 5.4? Was that... Yeah, I don't even know. Was that a Lantern Rite patch? What do I think about using Wind Damage as Ridger Planner? You should never do that, Mr. Hoshi. That is never a good idea. Have I seen Reverie? Seal did show me a screenshot of him, yes. But like, I don't know what his deal is. But low-key, he should have been playable. It was an Inazuma event patch? Interesting. Who released? Oh, we're out of things. So like, I have no more things I can stall with while I'm eating. Oh, we can probably spend some planner stuff, though. Let me see. Oh, right, Yumi Mizuki. Oh, I have to do this before it resets. That's a little scary. Oh, I have one continuing. Okay. I don't need to know what his deal is. All I need to know is River is hot. I mean, that's fair. 5.4 was the last Archon. Okay. Oh! I forgot we were using this team. Listen, those redeems have run out by now, so surely I could choose a new team now. Surely I'm allowed. Go ahead and pick Seal, but I'm gonna pick 3 other characters. We're not gonna get into Natlan until like 2 hours in. We'll see. I'm going Finon. I'm going Ceridra because I'm just trying to get through this. Yeah, Seal, pick. And then I'll pick my last character, depending on who you pick. Sparkle? Not you picking Sparkle. Low-key, we can go Archer then. Why don't we do an Archer team? Ugh, I could really use a Dahupata here. You have to torment me somehow? Do you have to? I don't know if that's something you have to do. Sparkle has Sunday Sig. All of it looks good. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have to do this. Alright, let's see how this goes. I can't turn on auto just yet because it'll use Sparkle's ult and waste it. I think it would anyway, right? Auto probably uses Sparkle's ult, even when we have max skill points, if I were to guess. But now we can Sparkle ult. And now we're at max skill points again, and we just unleash. Yay! Double skill, very fun. Holy Archer turns. And now, oh, not the 1%! 1%. Whatever. It's fine. I don't even want to talk about it. We just basic. Even in DU. It is what it is. Alright, we have all the skill points we need, and we just unleash here. Double skill. Whee! I'm gonna auto while I eat my fried rice. Okay, Sarudra basic is good. Aventurine kinda needed to skill there, but it's fine. Surely it's fine. Hello, Sheep Token. Not the Sparkle basic! You had your ult! Whatever. I am not having a whole meal, no. I'm just eating fried rice. And now Archer lost Sparkle's crit damage buff because she didn't skill on him. Fried rice is a whole meal? That's fair. After October 15th, will it be who is Aventurine again? Like, kind of. Damhung is very good. 1% on the double skill, I know. Girl, is Sarudra okay? Turn off auto for a sec. Are we gonna be okay here? We're fine, surely. We have Sparkle's ult up. Oh my god, Aventurine didn't. Okay, we're chilling. Who? Oh god, our damage tanked without Sarudra though. Okay, we got Butterfly Stall though. Oh my god, it is not enough. Why does he have so much HP? Oh, they get delayed. They get action delayed. Oh, we have no skill points. Okay, oh, please don't kill us. Just don't kill us. As long as we survive these things, Sparkle will get another turn. Don't kill Sparkle, please! We have to survive this. Okay, she barely survived. She barely survived. We're chilling now. We're chilling. Okay. Chat, not even close, to be honest. Very nice. Okay, fried rice is done. We can now lock in. What blessings do we even need? We don't really need that erudition one, to be honest. This one's really good. Follow-ups, giving us skill points back. I kind of want erudition stuff, but there are none here. I mean, Archer sucks against, like, the conversion domains is the thing. Does the Fedora set even increase his shield? It does, yeah. You'll be there one day? Oh, your channel points? Best of luck. I don't think we need this one. I'll take this one and I'll re-roll it, I guess. Okay, none of these. Give me the quantum one. Okay, I mean, it's fine. We'll take this one in case we swap to Finan. Oh, King of Sponges. Okay. I guess we need to revive Sarudra. And oh my god, we're so fast. You get E1 Sarudra today. 2 pity. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. Let's reroll this one and see what we get. I'll take the defensive one, I guess. I kind of need the defensive one. Although propagation is good for Archer. No, we need to survive though. I'm having survival issues, so. And why don't we also, oh, we already used our stuff. Well, we could overwrite this one. This isn't doing much for us. Because it's just increasing ultimate damage. Let's see what we get. I mean, none of these do much, but it's fine. I gambled. We just have to move on. Oh, we're already at stage 14. It's not too bad. Let's see if we can buy some elation blessings for our equation. Surge is fine, you guys. Don't worry. This is good if I'm gonna buy stuff. But I'll have to see first. Oh, I'm so fast. Okay, elation is good. This one's good because it's a bit of AoE for Archer. I don't really care about Blazar damage. Oh, these two are really good for defensive utility. Okay, we'll take those. Surely Surger won't die again this cycle? Yeah, I have to take defensive stuff. So since I'm gonna buy quite a bit of stuff, I'm gonna buy this one first. To get more value out of the thing. And now we buy elation. We buy you, and we buy you. And we buy you. Okay. Currents, because combat domains take too long. I guess I could swap to Finon for that, for the combat domain, but whatever, it's fine. Currents domain related, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's do an adventure. Why not? Kettle said doing Natlan story felt but we'll get to it. We'll get to it, Manish, okay? You know, I have to do a little bit of stalling, you know? You know how it is. This is good. And yeah, I kind of need more survivability. Oh, it's the Trotter one, so very easy for Fei Xiao. Is you gonna take an hour? Surely not. Where's Fei Xiao? She's always on Trotter duty. And while she's at it, we can. Should we move Vika in terms of stalling at this point? I mean, I listen. It is what it is. Get them all. What do you mean? What the heck? How did I miss all the? Oh, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, there we go. Oh! Alright. Let's get Archer back. Not the dot. Listen, I got them all in the end, and that's all that matters, okay? Leave me alone. 2 currencies appearing in, but only 1 reward will appear. I mean, it's fine. Yay! Elation is what we need, because we get more skill points from it. Oh, conversion domains are the worst for us, though. Yeah, for conversion domains specifically, I will use Finan. And I will use Sunday. A direct defensive.
Looks like a tough
one. Sunday doesn't have a light cone, does he? I don't think he does. Well, no. The DU will automatically give him a light cone, right? They automatically gave him past and future, or I just had it on him, I guess. I don't remember. It's fine. But tomorrow is a mock reset. Is it the Lagus one? Correct, Manish. I am very excited to do that on stream. Okay, I have to do this now, or he'll lose Sunday's quit rate buff, because he has anti-synergy with Ceredra's boon. How stupid is it that Finon gets anti-synergy with Ceredra's boon in Divergent Universe? Oh, Ceredra, they truly hated you. Because it makes Finon take too many turns, so he loses Finon's Sunday's crit rate buff, rather. Unless you ult early. First taste of Lagus tomorrow, indeed. I'm very excited to bully him. Although, my dilemma is, what do I even run on the second side? Like, I don't actually know. You guys, we can maybe theorize together what I should run on the second side, or first side. I don't know. Finite can't get a perfect teammate boon anywhere? For real. Can it make sense? Next one is the Ice Wind side? Yeah. Lygus is the more difficult side. So do I just run Finon against Lygus? You thought it was Monday? Yeah, Dingus. It's tomorrow for Asia users, Dingus. So yeah, I guess I misspoke. Tomorrow for Asia users, but technically in 2 days for me. On NA. First side is physical week, but again, the second side is harder, because Lygus is harder. So I'll probably run Finon against Lygus, and then I'll run someone else against the first side, like Jingyuan? I don't know. So you're getting a crack at him first? Seems to be that way, yes. Actually, the Thurda rerun will help against Lygus? Yeah, surely the Thurda rerun. Surely Thurda doesn't just get mogged by Saber against Lygus. Finon is just generally good to run against Lygus? Yeah, it's made for him. But you have to remember what my account is like, Helios. I have Finon, and then my second side has no one. So I have to think about how I want to distribute my stuff. But probably it's best to just run Finon against Lygus. And then I can Jingyu in Japard, since it's Lightning Week. Unless Archer somehow is still better than Jingyuan against Lightning Week, which is very possible. It might just be an Archer angle, to be honest. Against the first side. I want speed 2 Finon on stream. You currently have 136 speed and Sunday 135, Brian 134, but you lost to his Sig, so you do not have it. How would you speed tune so you can run attack boots? Do you have Saridra, Soka? That's the really big question. Oh, Sparkle, you're so chopped. You can't even bring him up. Okay, I need them to hit Finon and give him core flame. Okay, that's good. Please hit Finon. Really? Okay, he will get core flame stacks here. That's good. That's good. No, sadly not no Saridra. In that case, you would need to run. Oh God, I just double skill. It's fine, whatever. You would. Oh, I have a build guide video, Soka, that released before Saridra. I would probably follow one of the rotations in there. You would probably need like hyperspeed, Sunday, and Branya. And in general, I would recommend like Eagle Sunday shenanigans, if you're able to. But if you don't want to farm for Eagle shenanigans, then I think the speed breakpoint was like above 151, as long as Sunday and Branya are above 151, somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. But I have videos on it. It's my Finon speed tuning guide. So would you say Saridra would make a big difference? I would, Soka, yeah. Saridra is the main thing that really helps Finon run attack boots while running a -1 speed setup. Thanks, you'll check out for sure? Yes, but there's a lot of videos, Soka, so it's hard to find the correct one. Let me get the exact video for you, Soka. I'm scrolling through my YouTube real quick. Which video is it? Building Finon is more complicated than you think. Yes. Copy link. It's that one, Soka. That is my guide for Finon speed tuning with no Saridra. So if you don't have Saridra on the team, I would follow my advice from that video. Or maybe it's a Hanya angle? It's never a Hanya angle, not even with Archer. You've luckily maxed out all the endgames, so you can do the new endgame coming out just in case that's a requirement? Yeah, sounds good. Aqua asked, where would you use Anaxa? Anaxa's not like particularly good in the next mock rotation, but also Anaxa's Anaxa, so he'll be fine anywhere. Lygus just constantly summons ads, so it eats up Anaxa's bounce attacks, and it's not the best matchup for Anaxa. I actually don't know if I've tested Anaxa against first side though. He's probably fine against it. Although the Manta Ray also summons things, which can be annoying. Am I gonna get a meteor? I'm not, so I just have to do this for as many points as I can get. Naxa, don't a shield face to work? Yeah, he'll be fine. Oh, congrats on jumping the account review list, Rice Tuesday. Just make sure you DM me to remind me. Okay, this is fine. And no elation stuff. Weakness break efficiency is like probably good. Give me Archer back because we're doing an Archer run. Why does he have no HP, by the way? I honestly didn't even notice. Give me Adventure. All of my characters have no HP. Oh dear. You lost hope on Cyrene being an actual generous, so you will just go for it to put to E2. No. Listen to me. Listen to me. We will have information on Cyrene and what she does before Danhung's banner is even out, okay? So please do not make any rash decisions, okay? We will have all the information. Just wait for my Cyrene videos, okay? I promise. You do not need to jump to any conclusions yet. Okay, this is really good. We need one more destruction thing for it, though. What does this do? That's fine, honestly. Just ignore the E6 final during the Archer run? Well, I only used it for the conversion domain. Because Archer can't do conversion domains, because they're very AoE heavy. You just need to work with Aggie? Yeah, we'll see. I hope she will. Thank you again for the help. Also, would I say Surudra or Finon Sig on rerun? Finon always. Surudra's signature is really not a big deal. It's like, it's never a priority, basically. Who else do I have, if not Anaxa? I have Jing Yuan and Archer. and Firefly. Hello, Vanrock. Oh, I don't think I want that negative carry. Yes, give me my Lacillation. Now I get the skill points and follow-ups from Aventurine. Very nice. What do I think of Evernight? You personally love her playstyle and you're willing to wail for her and her Sig Lekung, but you've seen a lot of hate. Evernight's great, yeah. I'm currently working on my guide video for Evernight V-Star, so you can keep your eye out for that. That should be out soon. It's currently in the editing phase. Let's go Occurrence. But yeah, I'm a big fan of how they designed Everight's kit. She is very, very similar to Anaxa. In that she's made as a sub DPS, but she can also stand on her own as a main DPS, which is really cool kit design. I think it's really good kit design. Because it powers up a popular character, but for people who don't like Castress, they can run Evernight on her own just fine. And that's pretty neat. Evernight Sig gains crazy value just from DD banner. That's true, yeah. Defense is good. We need one more Destruction Blessing, but I don't think we're gonna get it. It's fine, we can reroll for it. How good is Herta Sig on Anaxa? Let's just say you like Anaxa and got Herta with Lycone. It's good, for sure. Anaxa Sig is like marginally higher damage, but it's not a lot of higher damage. But what the one thing Anaxa Sig does have is it has the 10 energy. It completely perfects Anaxa's ult rotation to having a 2-turn rotation. Whereas with Herta Sig, you will need enemy RNG to give him the remaining energy to perfect his ultimate rotation. But on the other hand, the thing that Herta Sig has over his Sig is that Herta's signature has the skill point generation, which can be nice. Personally, I still prefer Anaxa Sig. I did quite a bit of testing, testing both Lycones and comparing them against each other. Herta's Lycone feels nice with the skill point, but I still generally prefer Anaxa's own Sig on him. But Herta's Sig is fine. You don't need to feel the need to roll for Anaxa Sig if you already have Herta's. So yeah, you'll be chilling. Does Surja fix Anaxa energy without Lycone? No. Surja doesn't give any energy, so. Running him with Sunday does, like, it occasionally fixes that energy rotation, but only when Sunday has his ult up. And Sunday has a 3-turn ult rotation, so. You really don't get the hate for Casterus? I think there's a couple things. I understand it, personally. The double skill gives energy now? Oh, yeah, it does, but just like Sunday, it's not like you're always getting it. We'll take this. No, I'll take this one because it makes me get the shield during the day. You mean Anaxa's getting more skills? Yeah, but it you still wind up in situations where you are short the energy from his signature Lycone. Give me. Did I already complete the destruction one? I didn't even notice. That's good. I don't really need any of these. Oh, this one's good for healing, yeah. We don't need the weakness break one. Crit rate, we don't really need. This one we also don't really need, but like, I don't have anything else, so I might as well just take it, right? Overwrite, what are we even overwriting here? Do I need these? I really don't need these. I could reroll those, honestly. Let's do that. Let's reroll this one. I don't really care about aftertaste. I'm gonna... no, we'll just reroll this one. Since... Okay, Soul... Oh, this one's really good. Soul Chrysalis. Okay. And now we'll reroll some of the blessings we don't need. Like these ones. Probably... We'll reroll this one, I guess. Because what are the chances of it being Quantum Weak? You just get signature icons for the aesthetics. That's fair, yeah. We'll get a lot of excess crit rate with this, since Archer is already at max. So that translates to a lot of extra crit damage. And we'll just get rid of all the 3-star Harmony ones and look for something better. That's not the good Brain in Vat one, though. I want a different one. Yeah, none of these really do much. Am I excited for any of the 10 Stone Hearts? I'm excited for... What's his name? I'm excited for... Sugalite. Yeah. And Diamond. Although Diamond's technically not a Stone Heart, right? Diamond's just the leader of the Stone Hearts. But I am very excited for him as well. I guess we don't need the Weakness Break Efficiency one anymore. The only Genshin thing about this stream is the Paimon on the screen. I mean, listen, we'll get there, okay? We'll get there. Okay, this is fine. Kind of hate that one of them is a baby. Oh, Opal? I like it, personally, Midarded. I like that it's at least... It's a very unique character design. We don't have anything like it in Genshin, which I think is really, really good. You hope that the new game mode gives us more info about them? That would be really fun if it was Stoneheart related. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's go. Can we get... Okay, we get the max things. Oh wait, this is Archer's worst matchup, but it's fine. Do I think any of the Lord Raptors will become playable in the future? I'm not sure, honestly. I could see it. You look, yeah, Aventurine's my goat for sure. Opal with Pepeshi model? Yeah, I hope so. I hope Opal is playable with the Pepeshi model. I think it's really unique. It would be a first for Hoyo games in general, so that's how I feel about it personally. I understand people who don't like it though. We just go all in, I guess. Archer does have a little bit of blast damage thanks to the blessing we got, but maybe you just want to beat Fantilia with Fantilia. I'm not sure if Fantilia would be the playable one, but like maybe Selenova will be playable based on what we saw of her. We'll see. We just have to basic. Holy, we got a lot of stuff back. We can actually let loose again now. And yeah, we even get another double skill here. Holy Archer. Oh my god, we have 4 follow-ups stored up. Archer is cooking so hard. 4 skill. Oh my god, this feels so good. 7 skill points, very nice. Okay, the energy is not much, but it's fine. Signora mains? Yeah, Signora's never coming back, for sure. Cerudra not being faster here hurts a little bit, but that's fine. It's like not a huge deal. We don't quite reach the double skill here. They wasted Signora so bad. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I understand people's pain. I understand the pain of Signora's loss because I feel it with Capitano's loss. And like, I know, I'm still going through Natlan, but that is like, that's just a spoiler that's unavoidable. So yes, I am aware of what happens to Capitano. For anyone who's wondering if I'm aware. Holy damage on Archer. Hello, Shadow. Have I seen the dude with bandages? Not saying names, so not to spoil. Rear, right? Something like that? Is that who you're talking about, Shadow? Seal sent me a picture of him. I don't know anything about him, but yeah, I've seen him. He looks like he should be a playable character. Is all I'll say. Capitano will come back after Nod Krai? Yeah, even I don't have that much cope. It's cooked for Capitano. I'm so sorry. You want him playable too? But yeah. But since he's a male character, Hoyo can't give us nice things. Oof, not enough to... Oh, that doesn't even trigger Aventurine's follow-up. That's weird. Okay, this will trigger... None of these things that trigger Aventurine's...
The dice have been cast.
Chat? Oh, like, did you guys notice how many times we got hit there and Aventurine didn't get any stacks for his follow-up? Like you guys noticed that, right? We got hit by 1 TV, 2 TVs, and the AoE hit from the dinosaur. And he didn't get any follow-up stacks. But I think what's his skill called? Fortified Wager. I don't think we have any Fortified Wager. Okay, what I think happened is Aventurine's shield wore off. And the shield we have right now is Terravox's boon. We have the shield buff from Terravox. But Aventurine's shield, it's called Fortified Wager. Fortified Wager is what wore off. And Fortified Wager is the thing that specifically needs to get hit. It can go away? Well, his shield went away, basically. Like, the shield currently on us is not provided by Aventurine. It's provided by the Divergent Universe boon. That's really interesting. Right, because... Our effect res is at... Yeah, our effect res is at 25%. If Aventurine's shield was on, it would increase this by 50%. So yeah, that's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, it was just hard to tell because we have shields. The shields just aren't from Aventurine.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
So we actually need to cast Aventurine's skill if we want his shields back so that we can start doing follow-ups. And we actually need Aventurine's follow-ups because we have the equation that gives us skill points on follow-ups. So we actually do need Aventurine to be follow-upping. Oh, Dante save us from this? True. Okay, I'll hit this guy too, I guess. There's really no reason to keep hitting the dinosaur. It should be fine. Nice. Low key thinking about buying, but oh goodness, bedarted. Because you know the story and lore, and you want to play Nod Krai, but you don't want to do all the questing exploration before. I think that's fair. Just be a little careful if you're gonna do that, you know. Okay, we refund a skill point here from Sunday's Lake Cone. JK, we don't. But we do get a double skill here, which is good. How did it decide which shield to deplete? Yeah, that's really interesting, Aqua Holland. I honestly don't have an answer to that. I'm not sure. Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we needed, the Archer ult. Oh my god, oh, we got Brain in the Vat. That's funny. Kind of risky. You would be scared that they ban your account. It is a little risky for sure, yeah. Okay, we're at max skill points again. Alright, nice. Now Aventurine is refreshing his follow-ups. Very good. Is having 1 S5 DDD better than having 2 S3 DDD? I would say no. Vion. I would prioritize having at least 2 copies of DDD before I began superimposing. Aventurine's portion probably just ran out after 3 turns. I'm not sure. I was not paying enough attention. You're still in DU? Yes, because I'm using Archer, okay? I'm not using my OP E6 Finon. I wanted to use Archer. I'm not cheating by using Finon this time, okay? Okay, we got a double skill here. Very nice. Double skill unleashes. Boom, boom. Crazy that it's only 3% of this thing's HP, but Archer is single target, so like... Understandable to some extent. Oh, they're gonna take my energy. Okay, yeah, now they're charging Aventurine's stuff.
The dice have been cast.
I mean, this is fine. Stalling with Archer? No, I'm not. Listen, it's not meant to be a stall.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Okay, let's aim you. There's still another phase to go, so it's gonna be a little. There's a lot more to do still. Yeah, thank goodness we're not using Silver Wolf here. Because Silver Wolf can only debuff one of them with her Red Stride, so. You were dubious about pulling Surge, but her animations are just so good. I agree, Medarted. I love Surge's animations. One of the best in the whole game for me. Use auto, you're not gonna die? I could, but listen, I enjoy playing the game. What can I say? I actually enjoy the game. I enjoy having control over my characters. Look at it from the good side. We are still not gonna see Genshin for a while. Okay. I mean, you're right. It's gonna take a little while probably. We're at max skill points, and we have a double skill at the ready. So let's go. Does Archer next phase it here? He should bring it to the next phase here, especially with the ult. Crazy, a player of HSR enjoys playing the game. Yeah. I don't like always putting it on auto. I like playing the game, you know? We get one more skill here. Basic. Basic. And now we unleash again. Double skill. Huge. Oh, ult. Blade works! Biggest dollar of history versus biggest dollar of today. I stall a little. I don't know. Holy Archer skills. We already almost have another double skill, which is crazy. There's no way yeah. He's gonna steal all our energy. Ow! But if we get an Aventurine follow-up at least. Which gives Archer skill points. Hello Narcissus! Your eyes baited you into thinking Archer was Anaxa for a second because you didn't have my glasses, or rather your glasses. I cannot wait to have Anaxa on my account. Do you refund a skill point for me here, Sparkle? You do not. She never refunds it when you want her to refund it. Listen, it's fine. We get a double skill here at least. And it does refund a skill point. Okay, we ult you. Herda rerun before Rappa? Yeah, Herda has had 3 banners, by the way. This is Herda's 3rd banner. Meanwhile, Rappa has only ever had 1. Oh, E6 Anaxa in the same temple? I hope. I would love to have an E6 Anaxa, for sure. Hello, Unstable, bye. Ow! That hurts, but at least, Aventurine is still getting his follow-up, so that's good. We gotta have to do this. Regenerate. Oh, it's gonna steal our skill points. Oh, it's gonna steal our energy. It's gonna steal my lunch money while it's at it. The Sparkle struggle? Listen, I don't even blame Sparkle for anything here. DDD Ceredra would have gone hard here, but it's fine. Oh, Ceredra got Brandon evaded. Please get out of the basement? Yeah, it's crazy how long she's been in there. I don't know. They gotta hate her at this point, right? Okay, we unleash here. Double skilled. Sparkle ult. E6 Anaxa for that 1% DPS increase? I'm correct me if I'm wrong. Anaxa's E6, like the actual E6 is pretty good, right? If I remember correctly. And then I Archer ult, and then I instantly trigger an Archer follow-up with Venturine's ult. Yes, it is. Yeah. It's a 1.3x multiplier, right? And 50% damage bonus while he's solo. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. E2 and E6 are his best Eidolons. E2 is fine. His Eidolons get held back by the fact that Hoyo made them too supportive. Hoyo balanced them around being supportive Eidolons, which sucks. I hate that she was comparable to Firefly. Who are we talking about, Dingus? It's mathematically better than Finance E6? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what I've seen as well, Helios. I've seen that Anaxa has the best E6 out of the Emphorius DPSs. It's just the road to E6. Like the Eidolons before the E6 is... They are what they are. They're supportive is what they are. Like, they're good Eidolons. They're just balanced around being supportive. His Eidolons and Mighties are the worst. Mighty has some good early Eidolons. But I understand pushing the agenda. We do need our daily Mighty slander. So yeah, we can keep up with the agenda. Mighty's Eidolons, you know what? They are the worst. I agree. Okay, chat. 1% HP, 5 targets. Ceridra's ideal situation. Ceridra's ideal scenario. Does she kill here, chat? Divergent Universe. She's getting buffs from DU. Does Ceridra kill? Does she do it? Listen, this is like her one chance to actually do enough damage to kill. 1% HP. It's 1% HP and 5 targets, and they share HP. Check her buffs. Yeah, we'll look at her stats. Holy 6.4k attack, 186 crit rate, which is really funny, 700 crit damage, and then 162 speed too. Probably yes, trust. No damage percent though. Never mind, 178. Nearly 200 win damage percent. With these stats, does Ceridra get the kill? Yes, she kills here? Okay, let's see. We're gonna slow mode it for her. Come on, Ceridra. If you ever wanted to be a DPS, now is your moment.
I declare your downfall is absolute.
Oh, Ceridra. Oh, Ceridra. You are a unit of all time. Oh boy. Watch, she's so it's fine. It's but like what did we expect, you know? I'm committed now.
Can you find the answer?
Can she kill with her basic? This is convince you to not pull. Oh my god, Dingus. Listen, that's not fair to her, okay? This isn't what she's made to do. Okay! Why did she do 790? It's fine. Okay, she gets a kill there, finally. Jesus Christ, Ceridra. It's fine, it's fine. She made it in the end. Messed up your TV management? Yeah. She got there in the end. It was just way less cinematic. A DPS Ceridra now? My Ceridra is not the type of Ceridra that can DPS. Her ult did about 500k for context. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the basic attack blessings for sure. Give Sunday his Lycon back. Sparkle. Give it back. Thank you. If not DDD, what Lycon was I using on her? What am I using on her? Where is she? I don't even know. Oh, she is on DDD. Okay. She was stalling just like me? I'm not stalling. I would never stall. Alright, let's collect our rewards. Battle Pass. DDDPS? True. 15 minutes to finish a DU? Well, we were farming too. Oh, did I not? What? Oh. Okay. You only having X2DD is actually still validating? Well, I have news for you. I also have this one, so yeah, it's actually S7. I've gotten 7 of these. Not sure you're pulling on everyday's like a better because of DDD. I probably won't. I have all the DDDs that I need. I have one S5 and then I have another one that doesn't really need to be S5. So I'm kind of chilling on DDDs. Not the switch up is crazy, Medarded. I want to spend my things here. I want to spend my planet ornament farming, but I've stalled Genshin long enough. We can go to Genshin now. Thoughts on Evernight? Is she actually good or a flop? Would she be better at easier S1 than an E1 S1 True with Castris? Evernight is definitely not a flop. Evernight is very good. She is a definitive upgrade to Castris. Would she be better than an E1 Tribby? No, but she would be better than an RMC. So you would just use her and Tribby with Castris. Just pair them together. Go farm? What's another 30 minutes? Make it a full hour stall? True! Okay, if I stall by farming planet ornaments, then I get to drag it out more by running an ad break before swapping to Genshin. So like the first hour is an HSR portion, and then I get to slot in a very thematic ad break before the Genshin part. You know what? We're actually gonna do it. I guess I'm still farming Arcadia for Finon. Your brain? Give me the support run May because she skips the first phase. Where is she? Listen, any run May will do. What is her build? Less Natlan content? Okay, that's wild. E2 run May, we take it. Does Kachina know about all these stalling? Kachina's safe now though, okay? Kachina's chilling, she's resting. Pulling a Saridra, a master chess player, indeed. They don't call me the Imperator for nothing. You don't believe any character is a flop? Any character can be used effectively if built right? I'm sure we could find one character that's a flop. Look at Zhao Cho. I'm just kidding. Where's my runway? I could use my runway, but I wanted to use a runway with Eidolons, but it doesn't matter because Finon has the damage to kill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But make Destruction Trailblazer work? True. Oh, you're glad I'm critical as Movika because you've been screaming about this? Yeah. I'll talk about it more once I do the quest. But I've seen a lot of critiques about Movika, calling her like a perfect Mary Sue, and she's definitely not. Like people complain that she was written to have no flaws. She definitely does have flaws. It's just that the story is not very good at confronting them. Because there's a disconnect where the story doesn't realize just how bad it's making Movika look. But again, I'll talk about that more once I start doing Genshin stuff. Especially after I finish the 5.0 quest, which I am right at the end of, I will talk about all my overall thoughts on 5.0 as a whole, before we move into 5.1. This is why you don't care about the meta? Yeah, that's fair. The character itself is not bad, the story, however, I think the character's kind of bad too. Marissa, not her I also hate her her character design too, yeah. I hate the zipper, I hate the biker outfit. We forgive her flaws because she's hot. She's just a less hot version of Himiko. Like Himiko is just her, but better designed. You actually like Movika. Most people just hate Natlan and the characters because it's a popular trend. I mean, I will say, I went into Natlan with a very open mind. And I would say I'm a fairly open-minded person. Like, I'm quite good at getting along with people who have different opinions than me. So when I go into something with an open mind, it's pretty open. Like, I'm not having any preconceived notions. And even still, my perception of Movika is that she's the worst, but it's fine. We'll discuss it later. But I want to make it clear. I want to make this clear. Just because I do not like Movika, that doesn't mean I'm not enjoying the Natlan quest. I have been thoroughly enjoying the Natlan quest. Because even though I hate Movika, it's fun for me to hate Movika. It's a lot of fun to discuss my developing thoughts on her and the character and how they're doing the story. So I've been thoroughly entertained all throughout Natlan. Augusta, yeah, Augusta is also just a better designed Movika for me. You generally wanted Movika to look like Quetzalcoatl? I don't think I know what the character looks like, honestly. This could roll double crit. Let's pray. She's just Super Saiyan Himiko? She's just Himiko in a biker outfit.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Fury of innumerable core flames consume me.
Okay, how many planets do I have left? Like 3 or 2 or something? I've gotten like nothing really great here. I got one rope that could somewhat roll. So we'll do that. No thanks. You can send the design in DMs again? Sure, I wouldn't mind that, 09.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, which nation is my favorite? You really like Sumeru and Liyue? Yeah, it's Sumeru for me, duh. Sumeru and Mondstadt are my faves. You only- What do you mean you only pulled Movika's weapon? As in you pulled the weapon but no Movika? I'll see it in your Genshin review? Okay, yeah. No spoils. But that sounds interesting, to say the least. Man, why couldn't this be attack percent? Whatever, it's fine. We have like one more round of these. Actually, Natlan was exactly as you expected. Many NPCs in the past and events have described Natlan as a wonderful vacation spot, and that it's called the Nation of War only because of the many past wars taken in Natlan, so you don't get these preconceived ideas people have about it. Yeah, I don't have any issues with that part of it, V-Star. I have my other personal issues with Natlan. But yeah, Natlan being like peaceful and like not dark and gritty, I have no issues with that. Movika weapon is actually a great generic stat stick, but like who do they pull it for? Yeah, we did not really get anything worth using here. Another monster enjoyer, you know it. Listen, Venti is my Archon, okay? Nobody else will ever be my Archon the way Venti is my Archon. Why is this locked? Let's unlock all of these. These are never being used. Yeah, never being used. And probably never being used. Like low-key, it could be better, but never being used. I need you to roll double crit. You passed around Movika's weapon? Like, okay, Aqua, that's crazy. Double crit? No double crit. Okay, it's a chopped piece now. It's useless. It is what it is. Okay. What are these red dots? Stalling complete? There's still more stalling I could do. Your love for Animo is so strong it carried over to HSR because your favorite element here is wind too. I love that. Yeah, Animo is the best. Just like in HSR, you pull Genshin signatures only for aesthetic. Nice. So there was one thing I wanted to do. Can I bring this onto a different browser? Okay, let me bring you guys to desktop view. So, time's up. Nope, a little more stalling. So, the new mock is coming soon. The new Memory of Chaos reset. So we will be leaving the Svarog and Aventurine Memory of Chaos, and we will be moving into the Japard Lygus Memory of Chaos lineup. So once that happens, my Discord server will be hosting a very special event. We will be doing a Honkai Star Rail PvP event. On Monday is the reset. I don't know the exact day that my PvP event is going to take place. It probably won't be on Monday. It won't be right on the reset day. But sometime during the new mock reset, during Japard and Lygus's lineup, we will be hosting a PvP tournament in HSR. So how this works is... Why did they put Seridra's death scene here as whatever, it's fine. How dare they do my girl dirty like this? Whatever. A few days so people can practice? Probably, yeah. So this is how it'll work. You're on teams of 2, and each team has 2 players. One player does the first side, and then the other player does the second side on your own separate accounts. So let's go in and see how it works. It will be a 4-band mode, but I'll show you guys what that looks like. So let's say team 1 is Chewy, player 2's name is Helios, and let's see team 2 is Elder Seal and Armageddon. Hello, Sugar Dog. You're too cooked for PvP? No worries. It's just all in good fun. So yeah, we'll start this. Elder Seal and Armageddon won the side pick. Okay. They get to pick blue side. Hello, Fruit Shake. I'm just walking chat through how the PvP will work. He was sealed with Armageddon. yeah. Anyway, so this is what the draft looks like. It is draft pick for the PvP. You really love everything HSR does, but what you don't like is that they tease what looks like the coolest endgame, and we are making us wait for it 3.7. Yeah, I can't wait for that TV star. But yeah, so this is what the draft mode looks like in HSR PvP. And it's a point-based system. I'll explain to you guys how the point-based system works after we finish going through draft. What is this? This is a draft for HSR PvP. So yeah. So first up are the bans. League of Legends made you love draft pick so much? Yeah, it is very League of Legends-esque. So like, let's just say Seal bans what? Finon? Ban Finon? Ban what? Ban Casterus probably? Okay, so we open with bans, and then we take turns picking. It might be hard to see, but you can see that there are numbers on the boxes to show who is picking when. So I'm just gonna pick random things. Okay, we just randomly picked. Cost PvP, yes, okay. So we know how the other team accounts look like. I haven't fully decided, Potato. I'll take feedback on how exactly we want to do this. Hello, it's 7 Disaster. So this is what it looks like. Let's say these are the teams we drafted. And then it's a cost-based system. So let me zoom in more for chat. As you can see, each character is assigned a certain amount of points based on how strong the character is in Mach. For example, this cost-based system is balanced around the Svarog Mach. So as you can see, a Naxa costs 6.5 points, which is a lot of points. By the way, the more points you have, the greater your cycle penalty. You want to have the least amount of points in order to win. Because right now, the cycle penalty for the blue team is 5.5, and the cycle penalty for the red team is 7.88. This is because the red team has higher cost. It has more limited characters. So let's say blue team clears in 3 cycles. And then let's say Seal cleared in 3 cycles and Armageddon dragged the team down with 4 cycles. Let's say Chewie cleared in 0 cycles and Helios dragged us down with 5 cycles. So you see, they took 7 cycles total, right? They took 7 cycles, we took 5 cycles, but they still win because their cost penalty was lower, because they had lower cost characters. So they still won based on the point-based system because their overall points at the end were lower than ours. You want to be added to the backlog? Okay. Can you get in line for reviews? You have to redeem it. Don't stand on your goat, Helios? Yeah, I'm just making the scenario for fun. Helios is a whale. Obviously, Helios is going to be the one carrying our team. But yeah, how would Eidolons come in for this? Thank you so much for asking, Sheep Token. So as you can see, there is a thing here where you can select which Eidolon your character is at. So let's see what happens when we bring up Acheron's Eidolons. Right now, Acheron is at 2.5 cost, which is good. This is very low, and having low cost is better because you don't get penalized as much in the final points. E0 Acheron, 2.5 cost. What happens when we bring her to E1? She went up to 3 cost, so she went up by 0.5. But what happens when we bring her up to E2? Oh, interesting. It went from 3 cost to 5.5 cost. So bringing her to all the way to E2 was an increase of like 3.5 cost in total, right? So yeah, the cost and the points that they have is balanced around the Eidolon level. Sarudra having more cost than Acheron is crazy. Yeah, I mean, Sarudra is more valuable than Acheron, I would say, in this, because of how she synergizes with characters. I do think it's unfortunate that, like, the costs and points can't be balanced based on character synergies. Like, if you have Sarudra and you don't have Finon or Anax on your team, her cost points should go down. But there's no way to do that, so it's fine. You're freaking worried your account is gonna get its head kicked in when the new 3-team content drops? We'll see. Your tribute is at 15.5 cost? Interesting. Each Acheron still worth less than an Axa, true. What are Bailu's costs? Bailu is 0.5. Bailu at E1 is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Oh, Bailu just stays at 0.5 cost, even at E6. That's pretty funny. We could look at Branya's cost though. So full C6 account gonna get kicked in? Yeah, you can use your C6s, but you will get heavily penalized for it. Yeah, she literally didn't move. Let's check Branya's cost. That's probably a little more interesting. 3 cost at E0, E1 3.5, E2 4.5. Interesting that it goes up by a whole cost at E2. E3 stays the same, E4 stays the same, E5 stays the same, and E6 shoots up by 2 costs to 6.5. Interesting. Okay. E0 asset at 2.5 kind of crazy. That is a little crazy, but Harmony characters are probably generally just rated much higher. Like, look, E0 Aglaya is rated lower than E0 Akarat. That's kind of crazy, honestly. The speed tags, I guess. I don't know. E0 Blade is 0.5 cost. E0 Blade is the same as Bailu. That's funny. Aglaya got the Sunday tax, truly. Oh, right. And then we have light cones, and then we have light cones. Why all inverted out? These are the second round of bans. So Finon and Casters were the first bans, and then each team got to pick 2 characters, taking turns picking. And then we had our second round of bans. So Arlon and Argenti got banned, and then we continued the back and forth picking. Is Natasha all 0.5 too? Probably. Are we doing pre-buff blade or what? That's pure slander? No, it's post-buff blade. The website just still rates them at 0.5, I guess. Yeah, Anaxa is 6.5 baseline. That's just how valuable Anaxa as a character is. But we can look at what happens when we give light cones. Let's look at Blade's signature light cone, why don't we? So Blade at E0 is 0.5 cost. When we bump him up to E0 S1, he becomes 1 cost. So his light cone is worth 0.5 of a cost. But let's look at what happens when we add Acheron's signature light cone. Acheron's signature brings her from 2.5 cost all the way to 4.5 cost. So Acheron's light cone alone is plus 2 cost for her. So yeah. Aglaya's light cone. 1.5 to 2.5. So Aglaya's light cone is 1 cost. What's Aglaya's E1, I wonder? From 2.5 cost to 8.5 cost! Oh my god! Aglaya's E1 is 6 cost! Holy, what the heck is that? That's a little crazy. I was not expecting that. Is that the biggest cost increase from a single Eidolon? Like, what the heck? Makes sense though? It does make sense, but it's still wild. It's a bit overpriced. I think it's like a little valid. Meanwhile, what's Anax's E1? From 6.5 to only 8. So his E1 is only a 1.5 cost. But what's his SIG? From 8 cost to 10 cost. So his SIG is also 2 cost. Interesting. Black Swan doesn't make sense for you though. DOT is good in this phase with Kafka and Heislands and Black Swan. Oh, do you guys want to see a finance cost? We'll do finance cost up here. Oh, but he's banned. I would have to undo everything. Let me show you guys finance cost. Finon is 8 cost at a baseline. What is this? Oh, the teams? Yeah. These are the example teams, Seal. It's fine. 14 cost E2 Finon. Oh, you want to see E2 S1 finance cost? We can look at the E2 S1 finance cost. His light cone is 4 cost on his light cone, and the E2 is, oh my god, 21 cost, 21.5 cost on the E2 S1 Finon. They are penalizing him very hard, which makes sense. He's like a free 0 cycle on his side. What is DDD's cost? A very interesting question. We can look at that. Well, first, let's look at Sunday and Tribu's cost, because I think that's probably something you guys would also be interested in. Why don't I just type them in? So, Sunday and Tribu are both at 5 cost, which is interesting, because wasn't Saridra... Saridra is higher cost than Sunday and Tribu. That is interesting. What's my Finon cost? You want to see E6 Finon cost? Oh, only 25 cost. It doesn't go up too much. That's pretty interesting. They won't even ban your Finon during draft phase? Yeah, 25 cost is pretty hefty. What is this? This is HSR draft picking. But yeah, it's interesting that Ceredra's cost is higher than Sunny and Tribi. What does the cost mean? Well, maybe I shouldn't say cost. It's points. In this scenario, disaster, the amount of points a character has means the higher the points, the higher they are penalized in the final conclusion to see who wins. At this point, Helios is using 4 stars. It might be difficult for Helios to win. Yeah. Let's see Archer and Cass. Yeah. We saw Archer earlier. Oh, that's a ban. Randomly ban Asta. Okay. Archer and Cass. Cass at E0 is only 3 points. Archer at E0 is 5.5 points. Archer with his signature light cone is 7.5 points. The diabolical difference between Casterus and Finon, by the way. Like, that's crazy. You're banning 4 stars against whales? That's funny. So how many bans per team? 2 bans per team. The first ban is here. And then they each pick twice. And then the second round of bans is here. Cass without Lycons is? Yeah, let's check out Cass's Lycon. 4.5 cost still only at E0 S1. Even the cost system is shilling Cass. True. Yeah, Cass is worth like not E0 S1 Cass is like what worth less than what is it? Yeah, E0 S1 Cass is worth less than E0 S0 Archer. That's pretty crazy, honestly. The cost isn't her teammates. Well, Tribi's only 5 cost, and then Hyacine also isn't. Hyacine's also only 3.5 cost. Honestly, Cass seems like a cheat code here. I don't know why her cost is so low. That's very sus, but listen, it is what it is. And Axa is 6.5 cost, I guess. How much is Hycelin's? Oh yeah, we can check Hycelin's and Kafka. Hycelin's. Hycelin's is 7.5 cost. That's pretty hefty. And Kafka is 6 cost. Yeah. Cass chill face everywhere, true. Why are you being put with the Theoros? Because. Why is Trippy and Sunny cost so low? Yeah, that's really interesting that their cost is so low, 09. It not being perfectly balanced is interesting though. It makes it bans matter more. I guess. Putting the carries that you don't have a seal. It's just for the example, seal, okay? Where's the global passive cost? Yeah, we would have to come up with some rule for that. Although, I think I would probably allow people to reset if they die. I don't know what... no, that might be a bit OP to allow unlimited resets. Yeah, I don't know what my policy on resetting will be for the tournament. I'm open to feedback on it. +1 point for every global passive proc? Yeah, we could do that. Ban Cass for real? Yeah, the cost here is crazy. Cass, Finon, and Naxa are going to be the top 3 bans. I would expect support bans as well, 09. I would expect Tribi and Sunday bans to be fairly popular. Maybe like 3 resets and the best one is the one used? That sounds fair, yeah. Let's look at E1 Tribi. How about that? E0 Tribi is 5 cost. E1 Tribi, 9.5 cost. So it nearly doubles her cost by going from E0 to E1. Cost might be like confusing. It doubles her points from 5 cost to 9.5 points. I'm gonna be flip-flopping between terms this whole time. It's fine. Let's, you know what'll be interesting? Let's see how many Eidolons Casterus needs to match Finon's cost. Because Finon just at E0 S1 is 12 cost. So let's increase Cass's Eidolons. E1, 7 cost. E2, 10 cost. E3, 10 cost. E4, 11 cost. E5, 11 cost. E6, 14 cost. Finally, Casterus at E6 S1 is finally able to have the same cost penalty as E0 S1 Finon. I don't know how I feel about that, but Cass is the cheat code? I think so. Cause oh my god, why does E1 Finon give him +4 cost? Why is that +4? Cass from E2 to E6 was 4 cost. Finon's E1 is not worth the same amount as Cass's E6. This thing is saying Cass's E6 is the same increase as Finon's E1. That's... I don't know about that. These costs are so arbitrary. It's a little cooked. The owner of the site is a Finon hater. On the other hand, that does mean they're glazing Finon for being much stronger than Cass, but that is what they're doing. They are glazing him. Yeah, even E1 Cass is 3 cost. It is very interesting. Wow. E6 S1 Cass, lower cost than E1 S1 Finon. Huh. And if we... No, Finon's Lycone was 4 cost, so yeah, that's not gonna... Okay. What is Sunday's E0 S1? He goes from 5 cost to 6.5 cost. Okay, so Sunday's Lycone is only 1.5. I guess the thing about Finon is that you might slot in with 4 stars and he still kills fast. Yes, but... I don't know. I understand it to some degree, Potato. I think it's a little extreme for his E1 to be higher cost than Cass versus E6. That's a little much, I would say. We can check out DDD. So Tribi E1 9.5 cost. Let's see what happens when we give her DDD. I wonder if it's gonna change anything or if Dance 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 will be counted as no cost. Okay, Dance 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 is a whole cost. That's interesting. Makes sense though, for sure. Sparkle with Sunday Lycone would be pretty cost efficient. Let's check out Sparkle. 3.5 cost, we give her the Sunday Lycone. And yeah, she goes to 5 cost. I don't know if it's cost... Oh, actually, yeah, that's the same amount of cost as an E0 S0 Sunday without his SIG. So that is pretty cost efficient. Now, is 5-it? Oh, the DDD? I don't think there's a way to do super impositions. We might see like a lot of Sunday bans. Yeah, maybe. And Tribi bans, I guess. What about Tribi's S1 instead of DDD? 0.5 cost higher than DDD is what we have here. Let's check out Ceredra's E1, because Ceredra is 6 cost, and Ceredra's E1 is 8.5 cost, so her E1 brings it up by 2.5. You can brick a few teams with the ban? Yeah, for sure. That's what makes it a little interesting, you know? Because, yes, you can brick the enemy's teams, but you also have to be careful to not brick your own teams. So there's definitely a bit of strategy going into this. Heisland's S1, we can check. 7.5 cost to 9 cost. So the same as Sunday's, it's 1.5. Her E1 will probably be higher. Yeah, oh my god, the E1 brings it from 9 to 14. That's a very hefty penalty on Heisland's. Ika ban gonna be huge? Yeah, because Hyacinth is only 3.5 cost, which is crazy. Hyacinth's icon, she goes from 3.5 to 5.5. It's only 2 cost. Very, very interesting balancing here. Ban Kafka and Dot is mega nerfed. I agree, Vanrock. That would definitely be one of my main plans, Vanrock, is to ban Kafka. Because the mock that we're doing this PvP is the Dot chilling mock with the Manta Ray that chills DOT teams. So I would definitely think about banning Kafka. Kafka would be a very high priority ban. Know your best team? Yeah. What is RMC's? Interesting question. RMC is 5 cost at a baseline. So E0 S0 RMC is the same as E0 S1 Sparkle. That's pretty funny. It's the same as Sunday and Tribi. Free character, by the way. You can finally zero cycle with your DOT team? Yeah. Next mock is really good for that, for DOT. Ban out all the good supports and it's just gonna be a slugfest? Yeah, but that's really dangerous for your team too, Sheep. Sparkle Sim is crazy, but like low-key deserved. Ben Gallagher? Yeah. Gallagher, I wonder Gallagher's cost is... where did it go? Oh goodness, it went down there. Let me... Not Argenti. Gallagher's up here, 1.5 cost. E6 Gallagher, still 1.5 cost. Yeah, Gallagher is the GOAT. Gallagher is definitely the GOATed sustain for saving cost. Can I send the link? You want to check the cost of some of your teams? Absolutely. I'll send it in both Twitch and YouTube. So there's the link to the draft website that we'll be using. Do I have a list on the people who will play this? No, we're still taking signups, unknown. We haven't finalized anything yet. Tetra and I should open the official signups for this soon, and then we will randomize the teams. Do I have the balancing team is slacking for real? Yeah, the balancing here, some of it is a little sketchy, but it's fine. E1 Archer goes from 5.5 cost to 9 cost. Yeah, that E1 on Archer, definitely a deserved penalty. Yeah, 11 cost at E1 S1. I wonder, like, comparing, I don't know, comparing an Anaxa team to a cast team would be interesting. Let's try that, actually. Let's go Anaxa. Cass is down here. Hyson's down here. Let's go Ceridra. Just ban whoever, I guess. Tribs. Bart Trailblazer. Then we can go Sunday. And we can go... Danhung PT isn't here yet. So... I don't know. Gallagher for the low cost. And then we go Tribs for Cass. Alright, let's compare Anaxa's premium team to Cass team at reasonable investment. Cass will give her the S1. Anaxa will also give the S1. Ceridra will be E0 S0. Sunday will be E0 S1. Gallagher will be E6 with quid pro quo, if that matters. It does not matter. Tribby, she'll have DDD. Hello, dance. RMC will be E6. No Lycon that matters. Hysene will be E0 S0. Cass is E0 S1. Did I match costs well? Yeah, I think I did. So who actually has the higher cost? I have to zoom out. Okay. Anaxa still has the higher cost. By a fair amount. Let's give Hysene her signature Lycon. 21 cost. Anaxa's still higher, even with Gallagher. Because Anaxa and Ceridra are just rated much higher than Cass and Hysene. Interesting. You still don't get how Cass easier to E1 makes her gain 3 cost. Does it? 4.5? 7? Oh, it does, yeah. Well, it makes her gain like 2.5. What's going on? Hello, Thales. We're just looking at some H-Star draft picking stuff. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I matched everyone here. Signature. In fact, Cass has more signature Lycons. She has 3 sigs. Well, Tribby has DDD. That's not a sig, I guess. But if I replace DDD with Tribby sig, now the Cass team has 3 5-stars and 3 signatures. And then the Anaxa team has 3 5-stars and 2 signatures. But Cass is still ahead. But to be fair, it's not ahead by a huge amount. But that's partially because Gallagher is like carrying the cost here. Glad to see that I'm using the website you recommended. Yeah, for sure. I am stalling. Yes, that's true too. Saber being 5 cost is wild. Let's check her out. Yeah, she is 5 cost, which is the same as Tribby and Sunday, to be fair. And then with Lyco when it becomes a 7 cost. Silverwolf is 5 cost. Yeah. Silverwolf is ranked the same as Sunday and Tribs. This Natlan main story does go good. True. So yeah, this is what we'll be using for the PvP event in my server. And again, we'll be looking to do it sometime after the Japart and Lygus Mach goes live. So if you want to take part in that, make sure you join the Discord server. You can type !Discord in the chat. I think the Discord link should still work, hopefully. You can tell me if the Discord link isn't working. And yeah, definitely join that for the announcement on when the PvP session will be. Or just when signups for the PvP happens as well. If you're interested in joining in on this. It's just for fun. There might be there probably will be some reward of some kind. Like, I don't know, a free monthly pass or something H-Star related. Why is the cast team so much cheaper than Finon? Yeah. If we compare it to a Finon team, things would get pretty crazy. we'll look at the finance team up here. So we'll just do. What should we do down here? We can do something else. We can do a Firefly team down here. Firefly. Okay, now let's pick the Finon characters. Oh, we already have Sunday and Saridra. Let's go. Let me just undo everything actually, so that we can have a better look. So that we have only the Finon team. Let's go Finon. We'll do Firefly down here. Up here we'll do Saridra. Down here we'll do Harmony MC. Oh, that's a band. My bad. Harmony MC. No, we would do Fugue. And then with Finon we'll do Sunday. And we'll keep it as low cost as we can. We'll go Branya. We'll keep it a little fair. And then we'll go sustain this Firefly too, actually. So we will go Harmony MC. So let's look at the cost for Finon. No worries, Helios. You missed so much. I'm just explaining the format, Helios. The team names are just for example. Going to bed. Oh, have a good night, Vindy Lol. Thank you so much. Why does yours look different than mine? Oh, okay, yeah. There, at the bottom of the page, when you go to the thing, you have to click the Saridra one, Bales. The Saridra version is the one I'm using. So at all E0, Finon has a 22 cost team, which is more than Casterus, with no signature Lycones taken into account. Oh my god, what did I click? Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't leak anything there on accident. My bad. We're chill. You have 4 teams being 18.5 cost Acheron team, 20.5 Kafka team, 25.5 Finon team, and 18 cast team. You didn't know how those costs are balanced? Interesting. But yeah, this is not including any signature light cones. It's already 22 cost. It's pretty high. How are we doing teams? I think they'll be randomized, but that might be a bit unbalanced. I don't know. Yeah, Firefly would need a lot of cost in order to catch up to Finon. E2 Firefly is equal to E0 Anaxa. You can already see everyone banning Ika. Ika is pretty OP because they're such low cost. Randomized as in how? As in, we'll just put them through a randomizer, I guess. Costs are probably due to how Finon works since he's a very strong zero cycler. Yeah, I understand that. I still think to some degree the cost balance is a little whack, you know, but it's fine. Okay, if we give Firefly her E2 S1, she's still lower cost. If we give a Dance to HMC. Okay, finally her cost goes above Finon's. Until we add the E1 Branya for skill points, and suddenly they're the same again. Interesting. Link should break DBS team? True. Yeah, so this is just to give you all an idea on how this thing will work. A good strat is to ban both good versions of the MC. I don't know if it's a good strat, because I mean it's a fine strat, but there are a lot of characters with high priority bans, you know, so. But yeah, I wonder what Fei Xiao's cost is. 4 cost at E0. With her S1, it goes up to 6 cost. So E0 S1 Fei Xiao is still less cost than an E0 S0 Anaxa. Interesting. Do you have to log in? It's not working for you? You do not have to log in. You have to click the Saridra icon near the bottom. I'll show you guys. So you get to this page, and then you go to the Saridra icon down here. You see where my mouse is? Go to the Saridra icon down here. Click the Saridra icon. It'll change the background to Saridra. And then click Start Now. Do whatever for the teams. Start. And this is how you reach this page. You have an excellent strat and you want to share it with me. Can you send in DMs? Of course, Unknown. You hope Fei Xiao gets a rerun soon? You really want her? Yeah, maybe soon. I mean, Rappa seems like she's never getting a rerun. Anyway, though, I think we've done enough stalling. I was just introducing this to everyone since the new mock is resetting soon, and we will be hosting the PvP relatively soon after the mock resets. So yeah, join the Discord if you want to join in. And I hope everyone is looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. Who's Rabbit again? True. But yeah, that's enough stalling. We're going to actually switch over to Genshin now. So your favorite characters are not getting it reruns. Sad. We're gonna swap over to Genshin for real now. But I'm gonna run some quick Twitch ads while I swap my categories and open Genshin. So Helios! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs, Helios. Alcazar, thank you so much for subbing. Yeah. I really appreciate it, Helios. Listen. We were on a team together, Helios. And we cooked them. Metaphorically, we cooked Seal and Armageddon's team. So thank you so much. If you got gifted a sub by Helios, please make sure to thank them in chat. And let's get some final arguments on the chat for Helios. Thank you very much. Yeah, Lygus is in the next mock, indeed. But on that note, I will be running ads and swapping over to Genshin. So we will be right back with the Genshin Archon Quest after these ads. Okay, and let me go idle screen while I swap over. Of course you would lose, your account's bricked. Okay, Seal. No, Seal, the Theoros dragged you down, that's all. Players aren't ready for Lygus, we'll see. Opening Genshin now. I can just change the category on my own. I guess it's not too difficult. Okay, and then I definitely have to change the category on my own over on YouTube. Genshin Impact. Very nice. You've horizontally invested, so you're hoping you do well. Nice. That's definitely a good thing. I guess kind of counters zero cycles if your name isn't finite or cast. He does to some degree, yeah. Okay, let me bring chat back on screen. Genshin, very nice. We have stalled enough. Okay, Van Rock, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good lunch. I'm sorry for the bright screen, but here we are. What was I doing? Oh, I was turning in commissions. Is why I'm here. Your Aglaya will slay the enemies, hopefully. Surely they don't ban Sunday. Stalling is over? Yeah. Stalling is over, finally. But like not quite over, because we still have to do our dailies. So I am gonna do those. Skara, yes, my beloved. Where's the crafting bench? Over here. Over here. Still getting used to Natlan. Alright, now let's go spend these. You like how Genshin still hasn't fixed the white screen? Yeah, that's something for sure. Oh yeah, go ahead and pick a Genshin character, Trap. And I will farm with whoever you want me to farm with. Farzan for that Wanderer? Thank you. Yeah, the team I'm currently using is the team that chat chose for me previously. So thank you for giving me a good character for this. You like the screen? Okay, you are something else. Sorry, child.
It's been a while since I've limbered up.
The name you gave him is so cute. Thank you. You have a plan for if Sunday gets banned? Sounds good. Child for the plus level NA talent is huge, though, but Farina's Farina.
Have fun with this game. Strike a pose.
War Fury.
Why Vermilion? I'm not farming Vermilion. I'm farming Echoes for Skara.
Too slow.
Okay. No Animal Goblet here. Nothing there. It's fine. Oh, go ahead and pick a Genshin character, 09. I'll exit here so you can pick one. You know what to feel about Bailu's taking 0 cost per cast? It's pretty funny. I don't know. Technically, C6 Mochi is best artifact as Echoes? Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. Let me see, okay. Probably replacing Farina. Here you go, 09. Nahida? Okay, no synergy here, but
Waiting for you for
listen, she's never getting swapped to. I hope you know. We literally can't proc her E because we don't trigger any reactions. So she's cosmetic on the team. She's not getting swapped to.
ears of the storm.
Oh, I did not mean to charge there. It's fine. Come here, Thrilling Tales. I'm not swapping weapons just for this artifact domain. Okay. Oh, what did I click? Hello? Okay. Flower, whatever. Nothing flower. Okay. Oh, you can pick next, Cloudberry. I'll also show you my roster. For saying a Duke during the story quest that killed you. Are we ever playing Natlan? Eventually, Medarded, okay? 2 hours into the stream, and we will start Natlan, trust. I'll probably replace Zhongli. Here's my roster, Cloudberry. Shang Lang, okay. I'm still not using Nahida because burning will just kill me.
Here.
The stalling never ends. It'll end eventually, I promise.
Have fun with this gift.
Ow! Ow! Oh my! Oh god! Okay, I needed to fly out of there. That's my bad. That's my bad. Ah! Drop a Goba. Okay, it's chill. I'll just keep eating food. Oh, he can't eat any more food. It is what it is. Not the Shangling copy pasta. Okay, none of these. Wait, was this? No. You have it on your clipboard? Okay, that's crazy. Oh my god, what is he even dying to? Oh, whatever.
Here to mess with me.
Goba, get them! Thank you, Goba.
Stomach cramps.
Okay. Two condensed. Guess I have to go heal at a statue of 7 to stall for a bit more time. A little more stalling. Yeah, the copy pasta is too long. It makes sense though that it's so long, you know? Okay, we have one more condensed resin to spend, and then we'll be chilling. What's up here? Oh, we can just click that, okay. But first, we have to spend the rest of our resin, so let's go here. Number 1 staller? Let's see if we can stall for 2 whole hours. I'm joking. As soon as I'm done, we'll get back into the Genshin story. The Natlan story, rather. Okay. Let's go here. Where did I leave off in the quest? We just saved Kachina.
That's far enough. Search for it.
Okay. And then we have one of these that we can spend. Okay. You'd be impressed if I could stall for 2 more, not 2 more hours. I meant if we could reach 2 hours total. How do I feel about the story so far? I'll go through it. I will walk through my entire, I will walk through my entire, thoughts of the 5.0 quest once we finish 5.0 officially. Okay, we're chilling. Thank you for following, Fire Plus Ice. Zorgoba off into the void so you get good artifact. Oh, I should have. It's too late now. What the heck is this? Okay. That's all. Okay. Now let's go heal again. I mean, I guess we don't need to, but whatever. Might as well. And let's go collect our rewards.
Too slow.
Add astra.
Yay. Oh, what is this? I have a handbook that the guild would like to present to veteran adventurers. Is it another new quest? It's up to you whether you wish to take on the challenge. Wait! Is this more stalling content? Oh, unlock after completing the prerequisite quests? The Bell of Morning Echoes. Oh, it's a world quest? World quest. Oh, I would have to do world quests to do this? Okay. Local legends. Okay. Oh, it's Nod Krai? Okay.
Add astra.
Claim my daily rewards. Thank you.
Add astra.
I think we're chilling. Oh, I need to sneeze, but I can't. It's fine. Now, chat. Wait. Oh, these are just whatever. Now, chat. Now we can finally begin Natlan. Look for Mavika. Okay. So, are we starting? We are starting. We are. Don't worry. Here we go. No, we're not gonna hit the 120-minute mark. Only the 100-minute mark. Okay, over here. So we just rescued Mavika, and we came back from the Night Kingdom, and it's time to look for Mavika. Oh, go ahead and pick a character, Medarda. Now it's Mavika's turn to stall. Oh, but first, before we do this, we can let Medarda pick a character. Put Miko in the bag? Okay. We rescued Mavika? No, Mavika rescued us, but it's fine.
All right, amuse me. Emerge.
Wait, where is she? Oh, lower? Oh, there's a... Okay. Hello? Oh my god, there's doors. Look around at the scenery to saw some more? Sure. Oh, she's with, Chewie. Chaska's sister, Chewie.
There's a lot less stuff here than before.
Good riddance.
It's good to see you all here in one piece.
Hello. Could a woman have her secret chamber? Yeah, I remember we went here before. I just forgot the way there.
I know you must have a lot of questions.
Do we have a lot of questions?
It's best not to let any lingering effects of the abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan.
Didn't she know about our plan? She discussed it with Chaska, right? With Kanish? Kanish is not a real character. Kanish does not get any screen time.
Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
Well, thanks. Does anyone have a Natlan tier list? Not to stall more! Well, like, kind of to stall more, but I'm gonna get through this first. Does anyone have, like, maybe not a Natlan-specific tier list? It's fine if it's not Natlan-specific. But do you have a Genshin character tier list? So that I can rank where each Natlan character stands for me at the end of 5.0. And then we'll track how much each character moves up or down for me throughout the course of the quest. So if anyone has a Genshin or Natlan-specific character tier list that they can send to me, DM that to me on Discord. But for now, we're still here with the quest, okay? We're chilling. Despite the short stint in the Night Kingdom, Milani and the others all have some degree of abyssal contamination. Keep the tier list away from me? Why? I could look one up? I could, probably. Thanks to Chewie's extensive experience treating abyssal contamination, the harmful effects will not be permanent. So none of them, conveniently, have terminal illness. You think Kaching Mains has something? I mean, there's always tier list makers, right? To make my own tier list. The treatment also relieves Kachina's symptoms, thank God!
All right.
Kachina was in there for so long. Chewie is a miracle worker for being able to cure Kachina. You found one? You can send it to me on Discord, Potato. It doesn't have Capitano though? Ooh. I'll just use someone as a stand-in for Capitano, that's fine.
I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you do.
Yeah, I'm just built different. What can I say?
You're completely immune to its power.
Lumine is the canon Abyss Princess, right?
She's always been special like that.
We are the main character, true.
Wait, now that you
You'll send in
mention it,
general?
power doesn't
Okay,
make
you could DM it to me too.
Given the
Because
current
general
situation,
chat tends
ability
to
will
go by
likely
fast.
play
It
a
might get
big role
buried,
in the
but
events to come.
all right, Mawika.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
Oh, what's the tension between these two like?
All right, all right.
Oh, okay.
We might not see eye to eye, but we both have
So they
limitations.
sorted out their differences,
Just
sure.
give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
Why couldn't Chewie be the playable character? Make her a healer.
All right. There's
Both the
some
twins are basically
stats
dabbling in
I
abyssal
know.
power? Yeah.
You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom.
Indeed. I can't believe you were sending your citizens off to fight that, but it's fine.
I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
Girl,
It's very
you've got no
possible
plan.
Our nation has less than a year before
That's
total
basically
devastation.
Aoife. Aoife's not a healer. Chewie would probably be a healer. Less than a year before total destruction. All right, I'm a dip. I'm gonna go take a vacation in Sumeru, visit my boys. Cheska's sister has a better design than her? Absolutely. Nanook gazing at Natlan is crazy. Nanook would instantly wash them.
That's right.
Less than a year.
But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated.
So Natlan is losing the war.
years ago.
Mulan told us a little bit about that.
Yeah, during the Cataclysm. That Natlan suffered from the Cataclysm worse than the other nations. I wonder why. Were they just like closer to the Cataclysm? For sure, a finality Kiana watching over them?
All the
Is she gonna
nations
fight off
were
Nanook?
invaded by the Abyss.
Yeah, the Cataclysm. But why did Natlan suffer the worst from it? I don't remember if we got an answer to that.
Unlike the other nations, Natlan
Okay,
had
okay, we are getting the
deep
answer.
rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion.
Because Natlan didn't have connection to the ley lines? But why doesn't Natlan have a deeper connection to the ley lines would be my next question.
The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long.
I guess it's just their
In
location.
the end,
Is it
victory
just
came at
location
the
based?
cost of our
They weren't in a good spot
civilization
to
and countless
have
lives.
the ley line resources, I guess. So the ley lines weren't able to protect them as well against the abyssal monsters.
Even then, it took centuries of solving
That's one part?
disasters
Okay.
caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a
Yeah, the Abyss is still hammering on their doorstep.
The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven
Um,
back underground. Their threat to
It's a
Natlan
very
remains
man
as real
versus
as ever.
environment type of conflict. Is that what it's called? Man versus environment? They lost the GeoGuess roulette? I guess.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as
Not the
Natlan's
Night
ley
Kingdom,
lines.
the literal abyss being Natlan's ley line. So they have to find a new source for their ley lines, I guess. Your brain went to Natlan Firewall has blocked the Mahita connection services.
Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have
Oh,
a maximum
500
of
years?
500 years
Wait,
before the Night
but
Kingdom
now
was
it's
completely
500 years
lost to the Abyss.
later. I'm just playing it up. I know she already said that they would die this year.
But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory.
But then the
We
Pyro
were given
Archon at the
hope for
time
future.
inspired them.
Our civilization was dying, our
Right.
faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wyab nearly severed.
But then,
If we didn't bring the nation back together,
oh, we're not gonna get a butt.
foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So,
Oh,
we
okay, yeah,
had
the
a
previous
long and
Archon.
involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500.
Okay, was this Sibalonk or was it a different Archon at the time? It was probably a different Archon at the time, right? Sibelunk was the first Pirate Archon. I do know that. I do know, like, the tiniest bit amount of Sibelunk lore. He was the first Archon, and this was 500 years ago. So it probably had to be a different Archon at the time. Have a good meal, Potato. Can't even look at her. Why did they give her that design? I mean, valid, Narcissus.
So that's what
It'll
happened.
be explained. I know. I just like to posit my rhetorical questions so that when it's explained, I can refer back to what I asked earlier. And show my character growth. You know, it is. Yeah.
After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories.
The first hero of her tribe.
Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important
Yeah,
role in
the heroes that would take their place 500 years later were the key parts of the plan that they made with their Archon, I'm guessing. Like with Paralogism, I got God. I kind of got God, I guess. Paralogism was weird. I really okay. The reason Paralogism was weird is because I expected fake Albedo to be the reason behind everything. And then it was revealed that Albedo just killed fake Albedo off screen. Like, what do you mean he got off screened? How are you gonna off screen him like that? It's fine.
But there's still something I don't know.
And then there were a lot of fake people, so I don't know. Paralogism was... I still enjoyed it, obviously. Venti, Durin, my boys. What? Those memories showed the Pirate Archon from back then, and it was you. Movika's not immortal, right? Isn't she supposed to be like living human years? You can take them both. You and me both, Narcissus. Oh wait, were you talking about the Albedos? In which case, you can have them. Suspedo dying off screen was so cheap. Yeah, it felt like they were building up to something with him, and then he just got off screened.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human.
Sibelunk Irel is a Mayan hero god. I think I did know that. Yeah, 09.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome.
Girl,
always
explain.
time.
You're not immortal, are you?
The natural
She went into
limitations of
hibernation? That's diabolical.
A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse.
Oh, that's like what happened with Farina and Fossilor, yeah.
But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that.
Okay.
We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished.
Oh, okay, so Movika was there 500 years ago. What?
I placed my life within the sacred flame.
Okay, so it was Movika.
Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
Oh, you weren't lying, Manish. I thought you were joking. She literally went into hibernation. The heck?
So, in other words, this is your second life?
So she revived like a phoenix, I guess?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as
Movika
one.
actually a good character? She is absolutely... okay, I'm sorry. I've only just met her, okay? I've only just met her. I definitely don't think she's a good character, but...
If the Natlan of the future was to have a
You're just
fighting
hating?
chance,
I feel like I've
that
pretty
came
thoroughly
after the
explained my
war
reasoning
will be
as to why I don't think
tribes.
she's a good character. And I feel like my reasonings are pretty fair compared to some of the reasonings I see people giving out. That explains why she talked about her sis like that? Girl, I don't remember how she talked about her sis. Okay. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Paragons that came after the war had to rebuild that. Okay.
The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab.
Frina and Nihida are better written than Movika by a lot. I agree. Venti and Zhongli too. Raiden is... I mean, Raiden's better as well. But also, this is only my first patch with Movika. We'll see if she manages to redeem herself. But she has quite a way to go to have a redemption arc. Yeah, okay.
The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years ago.
So her plan was, me and the heroes will fight the Abyss, and then I'm gonna go die, and then the next Pirate Archons will spend the next 500 years rebuilding our tribes, and then I'll come back and fight off the Abyss again with a new round of heroes. It's not really much of a plan. It's kind of just, that's kind of just the natural way things go. Obviously, if you beat the Abyss, then your tribes are gonna need to rebuild themselves for a second fight. Like I don't know how much of a plan this really is.
So that means I'm one of the chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago.
Okay.
It is unity.
The new, yeah. The plan is surely 500 years later, the new hero is stronger. That is basically what Movika's plan is summed up as. Yeah.
After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to.
Okay, and then chat said Kanish and Ian-san already had their true name, which I don't think was well explained in the quest, but it's
So, in
fine.
other words, you always knew who the Waiab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong.
Wow, Movika really said all the subsequent Archons after her, their lives are only for rebuilding the nation, and then she'll come back in and do the rest. She really wanted the main character spotlight,
the six
huh?
heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
It's not like you passed on the plan either when you came back.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the world.
She's re-rolling her account is crazy, 09.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Okay.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter.
It's not intelligent, but it's evolving.
If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer must establish a greater connection to their name.
Okay. It's sort of similar to like getting the gaze of the god and getting your vision, but on a lesser scale.
So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines.
Sure. I mean, girl, you didn't pass on the information of your plan either, is all I'm gonna say about her. She actually wanted everyone to awaken with their name, like Milani. She literally gave everyone a one for all with the names. Oh, so they were supposed to already have their names, but now they need to search for them. So that certainly did not go according to her plan. No account reviews? Yeah, none tonight. Okay, Shilonen, Kanish, and Ian-san already have their names, and now Milani as well.
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Waiab Mualani.
Pack Animal, thank you so much for the bits. Also, it's so stupid that Ian-san is literally one of the heroes, but they made her a 4-star. Like, what do you mean? I can't. That leaves 2 people left. Oh, only 2 people left. And yeah, so Shilonen already has her name. Interesting. That's why the goat thought her plan is flawed.
Well, we have less than a year.
Okay.
But we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes.
I mean, finding the remaining 2, like, that's not too hard, it sounds like.
That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
Who is it? Like Sitlali and who else released? Oh, Sitlali and Chaska are the remaining 2? Right. If we had an account review, we would not get past 5.0 true. She was giving 4-star in that old trailer? What part of her was giving 4-star? She literally like punched the ground and split it open. She was so badass.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role?
Her design? I love Yeonsan's design. But I mean, that's subjective. For me, she does not have a 4-star design. Yeonsan literally has a better design. Yeonsan is the best designed character in this room right now, by the way.
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be
Oh, okay, Unknown. I know you meant well, Unknown, but you did not need to spoil that for me. They have not awakened with their name? Yeah. I know, Manish. I know. I'm theorizing on who's gonna be next, which I guess I know now. It's fine, Unknown. Yeonsan is one of the best characters, though. I agree. Yeah. Knowing your destiny too early can mean failing to realize your full potential. Are you really gambling with that, Movika? Like, I don't know. I guess she's like trying to silently guide Milani to her destiny without telling her. I don't know. It's fine.
Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength.
She's gambling for the future of Natlan? Yeah. Kachina should have been one of the heroes, true.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then.
Yeah, she's really keeping it in the dark, huh? Don't spoil it. Yeah. When I ask questions, a lot of the times I don't want them answered They're just rhetorical questions to walk you guys through my thoughts on the quest as I go through them. But it's all right. It's all right. So now I know the final two because Chaska is definitely one of the remaining ones since she's a 5-star, and then I guess Auron is the twist other one instead of Citlali. I would have expected Citlali.
That's right. Their time is yet to come.
Okay.
Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development.
But what if they don't make it in time? That is a sacrifice Movika is willing to take, I guess.
I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab.
Is that the Wyab's judgment, or is it your judgment, Movika? Let's be so for
I
real.
believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, it was precisely because I chose to trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you? What? What are we gonna say?
You're quite perceptive, aren't
What?
you? I thought I
As
might
much as
get
you like
away
Movika's
with
character,
it.
this plan makes zero sense. I'm like, it's not really a plan. It's literally a let's pray we're strong enough this time. Like, I don't know.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
She ate them? She got hungry?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom.
So she sacrificed all her stuff?
After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important role to play in my plan.
She got rid of her worldly
In
belongings?
addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here
Fuel?
were
Okay.
important.
She eated them? Yeah, true.
Fuel.
Thank God. Thank God. Because I remember when we first arrived, she told us to take a look at her items. She was stalling so hard. We were trying to get to Kachina. I was like, Movika, girl, I don't have time to look at your collections. How is she telling me to look at her collection while Kachina's suffering? So you know what? I'm glad the collection is gone.
Fuel? So back then...
Good. It's a worth trade for Kachina's life.
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important.
It was centuries old mementos, OMG. Listen, I didn't read any of the details about them. And I skipped through her dialogue about them too.
Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of
Contending fire. Oh, that's the fighting spirit thing that they're gathering from the fire?
On their own,
Right.
each item's power is limited. But together,
So you're hating but didn't take the time to read? Got it? I feel like I've explained pretty eloquently my issues with Movika. Like hating on the items? Yes, I didn't take the time to read that. I'm like memeing about the sacrifice of the items for Kachina.
By burning those items, I was able
Why do
to
gachas like giving the children such petite characters the worst of treatment?
to open the boundary between the two
Like in terms of what? You want to spoil so hard about her actual plan, but you actually want my reaction? Yeah. Don't spoil.
Their crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But...
Nahida exists. Nahida did just get power crept, to be fair, but yeah, Nahida was treated very well in the story. I agree. In terms of story, in terms of like suffering, okay. Aeon-san doesn't suffer because she doesn't have any screen time. Thumbs up. You love that I'm clocking that even though you like Movika, it's fun to see.
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what.
Oh my god, Aeon-san's calling us weak. Aeon-san's like, man, you guys were so weak, Movika had to use all her fuel. It's kind of funny.
Sorry.
That's one good thing about her not being a 5-star. You don't have to see her suffer. I would take it in order for her to be a 5-star. But then again, her being a 4-star makes her like more easy to get from the banner, but I don't
You
know.
all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss.
Okay.
And then it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster.
Children of Echoes was Kachina's hometown, right?
Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival.
You're just glad she's meta relevant? Well, she is, yeah. You don't like seeing cute girls be hurt? When you saw Trans sacrifice, you almost cried?
If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Okay.
Even when you put it that way, I still
Girl,
feel bad.
you're too good for this world. It is not worth your life. keeping those trinkets are not worth putting your life in danger. See, tomorrow still haunts you to this day. I feel that.
Remember what I told you about time?
That quest definitely like changed my whole view on that phrase.
The people and the events of the past are never truly lost to us. We simply carry them with us in a different form. In that sense, we didn't lose anything at all.
And Niche is where? Doing nothing. Yeah. Literally, what is he doing right now? Does anyone know what Kanish is doing right now? By the way, this story released during Kanish's banner, and we never even visit his tribe. We never spent any time with him one-on-one. We barely held any conversations with him. Where is he? He's just not a character.
If you still have regrets, let them fuel your
They literally like they were forced to make him. I did visit his tribe when? I don't recall. Remember to do the Pet Dragon World Quest. It answers a lot of questions about Archon Quest. Oh dear, okay.
Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Okay.
Well,
When you met the doomed Yaoi couple, oh, that was Kanish's tribe? Well then why wasn't Kanish there with us? Okay.
Well, if that's the case, just treat me to a drink sometime.
Vashimo had more screen time and more impactful character moments than Kanish.
Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory.
Okay, I'll take a
and
feast
celebrate
with
your team's
Kachina.
triumph
Kachina deserves a feast for real.
And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus,
You need me to pay more attention? There are so many new names and terms in Natlan, okay? And also, Kanish wasn't there, so I feel like it's like justified for me to not have clocked that as Kanish's tribe. It's Mishama? Okay. I listen. I feel like it's justified for me to get the name wrong too. Okay, you listen. You guys are getting on my case for the most minor stuff. I'm not criticizing the new terms, Dingus. I'm just saying I think it's valid for me to have not made the connection. That's all. You remember my video about Danny's dragon? It should be a meme sprite to make him bis for Finon. You have an idea about that? Do you think they made it in a summon so there's not an anti-synergy with a planner set made for Finon? It's possible, but I mean they could. I don't know. They could just make it. They could code it in a way to make it work with Finon still, or they could just make it have anti-synergy with Finon's planner, and that's fine. Because Rudolin Arena is already basically the same for Finon. So like, making Arcadia not as good on Finon really doesn't matter much, because Finon already has an option that's equally as good. Girl, the whole tribe was great. Okay, fine.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing,
Well, we were always in danger, you know.
feel right.
You regret spending your fuel on Arcadia so bad? Yeah, I probably wouldn't spend fuel there. Banana Set would go crazy then. Banana Set is still his. Banana Set is still good on him with Dehibita.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment.
Okay.
You should
You have to go. Oh, no worries, Narcissus. Thank you so much for being here. Why is she sitting like this is her office? I mean, I know it is basically her office. It's just funny seeing her sitting there by herself. Banana Set is with Ushaka? Yeah, it is good for farming for sure, Fruit Shake. Can a girl sit? It just looked funny for some reason. Oh, where are we now? It's literally her office? I know, I said it is her office, but... Maybe it's because it looked so empty that it looked funny. Oh my god, is Atea dead? Is she gone already? Did she pass away?
They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies.
Like, why is she breathing there? True. Why was it empty again? For Kachina.
Seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me graduate.
Oh, Atea's. Why are there donuts? Hello? Are these donuts? This is a chocolate donut. This is a strawberry donut. These are donuts, right? I'm not going crazy. We all agree these are donuts. They look tasty though. I love a good chocolate donut, to be honest.
Absolute passion.
Those are ZZZ artifacts? I actually don't know what ZZZ artifacts look like. I've witnessed their energy, their absolute passion for light. Okay.
Even when they cause trouble.
The immersion is in the dumps? No. I'm locked in. I swear, I'm locked in.
It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my goop.
You like jam donuts? Interesting. I don't like the donuts with filling. Like custard filling or like jam filling. Yeah, I tend to not like those types of donuts.
I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential.
I've never seen discs. Discs look like donuts, okay? It's a valid it's valid to confuse the two. If you like donuts with filling, you're a glutton? Why? I mean, I don't like them, but
One day, when I'm no longer in fighting.
yeah. Atea had a pyro vision.
Stories to
I remember that.
Just like those warriors did for me.
Disc looking like donuts is wild? They literally do! They're literally a round circle with a smaller circle in the middle. Oh, what is that symbol? It's the sun symbolism, I guess?
Running out of stories.
Oh, goodbye, Atea. Oh my god, there she goes. Movie like, death doesn't mean anything in Natlan. Whatever. The only... That's true, Hazel. Atea was the only other pyro character in the entirety of Natlan. That's hilarious. Absolutely diabolical. That's crazy. Mariko literally said, okay, anyway, to Atea dying.
Our nation is in
Who the heck?
darkness. Our tribe
Or forgetting Benny Boy, the true Pyro Archon, for real.
victory in the distant future.
Oh my god! Melanin in my Genshin game? That's crazy.
The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times.
Is he from... He's from Milani's tribe, yeah.
I would
'Cause he's
never
dressed like her.
understand exercising this degree of caution.
Okay.
My
Can we get that on a playable, please?
never
Best they can do is...
My power
What
will
is the
no
best they can do? I guess
longer
Ian-san, which is good. Ian-san's good, but that's the best they can do. And they can only give it to one person.
But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence.
I like the beard. Or the... yeah. Shinyan, her too. I think Ian-san's technically darker. Aoife too.
Forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us.
Kaya is not that dark.
Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt.
5-star collabs with no cons. Yeah, where's Archer and Genshin? True. Oh, we have to see her walk to each of the former heroes. Aren't there 6 tribes? Do we have to watch her do this 6 times? What even is this? Right? Where is she? Is she just in the afterlife? Because Natlan does not care about the balance between life and death? Like, what is happening? Yeah, we're seeing her memories, I guess.
Right now.
I can't tell if she's like literally physically here or not.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves...
This is her hibernating chamber? It actually, it probably kind of is. This is probably what it looked like in her hibernating chamber. Yeah, because I would expect this to be the inside of the Sacred Flame. And she did say when she went into hibernation, she inserted her life into the Sacred Flame. So that's probably not even that far off, Sheep Token.
We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
That castle in the background, though, it's pretty neat.
Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis.
Oh, these are her. I didn't even know that this was her mom and sister.
Seriously, though? Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he
Is this the first Archon with the... No, she's not the first Archon with the family. because Raiden Shogun had a sister. But other than the twin sister from Raiden Shogun, she's like the first Archon of the family. This is what you get for not looking at the sentimental items. She talked about her family still with us, so like I still got all that lore.
Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
Yeah, with a normal human family is the better way to put it, I guess. I could have a family with Zhongli. Oh, and her sister just disappears without a word, okay. Oh my god, I hate... Oh, never mind. Her sister is leading her. Or is she behind her? I can't tell. Oh, she's behind her, okay. Yeah, Movika's moving forward past her.
There has to be a way for us to meet again one day.
Well, they're meeting again now. No, because this is just her memory of how it happened. You know, she was kind of forced to time leap into the future and lost her only memento of her family. Was she forced to time leap? Couldn't she have like placed trust in the future Pyro Archons? I don't know.
So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support.
Whose tribe was that, I wonder?
May our children live to see
Yeah, I can't.
son.
Chaska's tribe, maybe? Yeah, Mulani's tribe.
No one fights alone.
God, there are like some pictures of Movika in the Archon art, and her back looks so awful in those. I can't stop thinking about it every time they show us the back view of her.
The next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Are these past Pyro Archons speaking, maybe?
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
Oh, who's gonna be hiding behind the rock? Oh, never mind. It's just a different shot of Movika.
Years of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
Oh, bright screen. Oh, very bright screen. It's still there. Oh my god, it's listen, I can't look at it for too long. Okay. And I'm used to light mode, but that was real bright. Can I put something else in my food box? What do I have? I have hamburgers, right? Let me put the hamburgers in there. Apology. Listen, that's not my fault though. That's the fault of Genshin Impact that it makes the screen so bright. Where am I going? Oh, hello? I pressed. I'm going here, I guess.
Squall and fury.
What? Hello? Oh, is that not where I'm supposed to go? Oh, do the door? Okay. So what we think about that? I'm pretty sure that was important. It was mainly Movika reliving her past memories, and giving us more characterization for her, I guess. No, not where I'm trying to go. I was trying to go into the horn. I'm sorry. Oh, there's a door over here. The doors look so similar to the walls. Okay, it's hard for me to see. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Koichi! You here for the victory feast?
The better sister.
Oh no, I knew Chaska.
And like the heart on her tits are so cute too.
I was about to leave actually.
Or just the singular heart, I guess, not hearts plural.
It's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm so glad she made it back. It's just, well, I'll make things awkward if I'm around my sister.
Then maybe your sister should be the one to leave, Chewie. You ever think about that? Never thought you'd say that. I just think the design is cute. I think it looks cute. It's a cute shirt. You'd think they would just make the walls into doors? True. It's giving child clothes? What?
You two had a fight.
No, there's no way.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Of course not.
Yeah, she was super helpful.
You saying it is setting you? Why? Okay.
That's good. That's all I needed to know.
Kids with clothes that have one big heart? But not like this. I don't know.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left, but I did it for a reason.
Oh, yeah?
Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take any chances.
Yeah, just a worried sister. I think Chewie was understandable in that exchange.
So what you're
And
saying
Chaska literally like I don't know. Chaska's got some issues. She was like, "Hey, I will use my vision and I will beat you up if you don't let me go." Like, hello? She was stalling us too? No, surely not. You deliberately provoked her so she'd take the impulse out on you? She was about to. She literally said she was gonna beat up her sister.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well. It helps her keep her cool for a little while, at least. Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What?
No, you gotta stay for the party.
That far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her.
I respect your
I
decision.
appreciate the understanding, and don't worry. I'll find a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever
Yay.
need a doctor, you know who to find.
Isn't Aoife a doctor? I think that's something I know. But he's not a healer, so
There was a deeper reason behind their arguing.
they're trying to look out for each other in their own way.
In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault. Paimon's had enough of them.
We never followed up on Capitano or the Fatui and what they're doing here in Natlan. That's a very open hanging plot thread. The Fatui just barely showed up, and now they're I don't know. Now they're somewhere, and no one really seems to care where they are. Aoife's a vet. Interesting. Okay. Aoife is actually a healer. Oh, shows how much I know about him. Enter the inn. Oh my! Oh, okay. The moves. Holy! Oh. Wait, they are really focusing on this guy's moves. I thought it was just gonna like pan past it quickly.
Let's give a huge round of applause.
W Pascal, my goat.
Kachina.
Listen, we stand Pascal. Kachina, the other goat. Okay, Medarded. I don't even have words for that.
Done, Kachina?
Oh, and at the start of the quest, Kachina literally said no one expects anything of her. And here she is getting all the praise, as she deserves. Also, so nice of you to join us again, Kanish. I guess you exist again.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a
Okay, Fruitshake, the Kanish craze.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your
That's crazy. That's crazy getting clocked by Pascal. Kanish was in the story? Well, no. Kanish is cosmetic.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh my god, it's Shadow. It's Shadow. It's actually Shadow. Wekro is Shadow. Guys, who did I say Shadow's Genshin character was previously? I said it was Lynette? No. We've actually found Shadow's character in Genshin. It's Wekro, without a doubt, right here. Like, oh my god. Why are people glazing her? She literally died? Are you joking? No, Seal. I'm joking. It has to be playable characters only. But if I was allowing NPCs, Wekro would be Shadow. But nobody's gonna know who the heck Wekro is, so we're not changing it. But I'm just saying, this is very Shadow coded.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to bandage his wounds.
Okay.
When he
Not
insisted
not
on
the
running
not the
away from me,
NPC
what was I
drama,
supposed
not the
to do?
NPC spilling
I'm
the
just
tea.
one person.
Oh no, no, not you,
No
Shadow Fox. Shadow is the name of one of my other mods.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
Okay, you can't blame that on just him though. Like they're all also at fault for deciding to switch teams. Listen, Pascal, it sounds like all your people are flaky AF. Maybe look into that. Kachina's the only good egg there.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the Night Warden Wars. That's the highest honor.
So,
Okay, that is I kind of agree, Aqua. Like I took it as an insult to Kachina when you said it, but I kind of agree. Why is everyone glazing Kachina when she died? Like shouldn't they be expressing concern, not like congratulating her? Like everyone's like, "Oh, Kachina, you're so amazing. We're so glad you got drafted into the war by Mavika." Like, what do you mean? Can we get some more concern here? This is why Natlan like pisses me off. Nobody treats life and death as seriously as they should. I know clears. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. How about no?
Our team captain drank too much the night before.
Could Kachina even do it without Milani? Kachina literally cooked Milani in their 1v1 round. Kachina beat her up. Kachina is not carrying that to the next time. Kachina beat Milani. Kachina is literally stronger than Milani in a 1v1. Plot armor? As she deserves. Listen, okay, so she has plot armor. Don't you want to team up with the person with plot armor? I would, just saying. If I had a choice, team up with the person with plot armor or the person without it. I'm teaming up with the plot armor person. Every single time.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Goat Pascal. Cook them as they deserve.
There's no need to be like that, Uncle Pakal. Dear friends.
Oh, we get a speech from Kachina?
Firstly, I'm
hello? What are you doing back there?
for helping to bring me back.
Oh, girl. It's fine. And look where that got her, stuck in the Night Kingdom. Exactly. Fuck Mavika. I agree.
This traveler and her companion Paimon are some of the strongest people.
Aw, thank you.
If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the whole thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger.
What do you mean Kachina volunteered? Okay, they allowed her to go to war.
And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san.
Surely Paimon can win it? I would listen. I would like to send Paimon to the war. That's fair. Maybe Mavika just views all her people like how we view Paimon.
They too deserve to be called out.
Maybe there's a point to be made there.
Please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
She's broken out of her shell so much since the start of the quest. We love to see that character growth. I hope she doesn't just disappear after the 5.0 quest, but something tells me she's not going to be in the future stories. It's not Mavika's fault that Kachina flopped in the Night Kingdom. It is. Me when my 8-year-old daughter sends her to go to war. True.
I'll drink to that.
Saber! Just kidding.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming.
Just feels good to be alive, I'm sure.
It feels so surreal. Well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated.
True! That way, I'll also become a champion coach. Okay, Lumine, sure.
Hey, please don't make fun of me.
Talk to Mavika, but like, do I have to? I'll talk to Kanit. This is the only screen. Oh my god! The Yumkasaur is so cute over here. It just makes me want to go out into the wild and kill some more. We'll talk to Kanish because this is the only screen time he's gonna get.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on.
Okay.
Everything comes at a price. And most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero.
Kanish, you lost your tournament. Low-key, Kanish also lost his aura.
If you cling too tightly to your goal,
Like Movika, or not Movika, definitely not Movika. Milani at least ended up getting her aura back. Kanish was just gone. Yeah, Kanish lost to an NPC and then disappeared for the rest of the quest. So he wasn't able to aura farm his aura back up. So like, I don't know. I don't know what to say to you, Kanish.
I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather clan and the Masters of the Nightwind.
Hold on, though. Hold on. If Auron is the last hero, why is he a 4-star? Like, hello? Kanish did get his aura back in that Fontaine event, though. I never did it, unfortunately. Oh, look at the dancing. I can dance too. I can dance too. The only 5-star man having aura debt is so... yeah. Aura debt is a crazy way to word it, though, Hazel. Why is Ian's on 4-star too? I'm also asking that, yeah. But again, I did say... Oh, a random chest. I did say that it's nice that Ian-san is at least more accessible. Yeah, we're not talking to Chaska. I'd rather die. Can we talk to Kachina and Milani? Yeah, over here. Yeah, they're both 4-stars and they're both Electro. Meanwhile, fucking Veressa gets to be a 5-star.
I've been through so
like,
much
holy
all at
flop.
once.
It's fine.
Everything still kind of feels like a dream. Are you still feeling unwell?
No, she was cured, right? I think she means she's overwhelmed in terms of all the attention she's getting. Because she's new to it, right? Veressa being a 5-star is a crime? I'm glad we agree, 09. Give that Electro 5-star privilege to Ian-san and Auron.
I bet you guys must be tired, though. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. You gotta recharge so you'll be in the mood to have
Right back at you, Kachina. You should rest too. Especially after everything you've been through, like, holy. Oh. You guys wanna look at this is Elder Seal. You guys wanna look at Elder Seal's build? Oh, the one holding your Flynn's stuff isn't here though. Whatever, I can't be bothered.
Relax.
Oh my god, I sent that at the exact moment Scaramouche did the emote. That was crazy time. You can put the person holding your Flynn's buff. Just say Candace. Milani. Kachina 5-star SP will come. Trust. I would love that. Okay, would I love that? I probably wouldn't pull on it. But even though I love her, I don't know if I would justify pulling on it, but that would be nice for sure. She who shall not be named. Oh, you're a Candace hater, Seal? That's crazy.
Singing and dancing.
You want us fated to be together? That was some crazy like, I don't know. Great minds thinking alike, I guess. Okay, Milani's the one still processing it, even though Kachina's the one who died. That's crazy.
It does feel weird seeing you so out of sorts.
It's important to try and enjoy moments like this when they come along. True. You hate her English VA because she was... Oh, okay.
Is this another pearl of wisdom based on your adventuring experience?
Her mouth is not moving, by the way, but it's fine. Candace, you can only think of Phineas and Ferb. I never watched that show.
Well, Paimon agrees with the Traveler. Everyone's come together to celebrate Kachina's...
Yeah, try to enjoy it for Kachina's sake, Milani.
You're right. Kachina looks really happy.
And that's all that matters, that Kachina's enjoying this feast.
Enough doom.
You added her on there so I can look if I want to? Okay. Her mouth is really not moving. Small indie company mouth movement hard to sync? Listen, they can do it sometimes. But I noticed in this conversation, especially with Milani, they really didn't try. Okay, Ian-san. Wait, where did Milani go? Oh, she's... Okay. Wait, what's she gonna say over here?
Alright, Kachina. Let's party!
Okay.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Don't be. Come on, you're the
True, you are the star of the show. Are they gonna show Milani's idol animation where she dances? No, I guess not. Okay. Okay, the only screen time Ian-san's gonna get. So Ollie stole all the facial expressions in Natlan? We'll see when I meet her.
And that's what matters.
True! See, Ian-san knows how to focus on what matters. Also, oh wait, I'll wait until I finish talking to Ian-san.
Coming our way in the days ahead, though. We'll have to train harder, make sure we're in peak condition.
Okay.
That includes you, Paimon. I can do a special one-off session to show you the ropes. Interested?
Paimon could use it.
No thanks.
Okay, on today's episode of reviewing... Can I sit? I can't. Reviewing Natlan's food. Can I not talk to Ian-san? Okay. Reviewing Natlan's food. How close can I zoom in? Camera? Hide character. Okay. Low-key, we could probably get even closer then. Let's get closer. Hide character. Hot pot with hard shell taco. Is it a hot pot? It doesn't look like a hot pot. We do have tacos though. The tacos are yummy. They look good. And I really love this meat platter over here. We have ribs. We have meat skewers with onions here. I love purple onions. And then we have drumsticks. And this is an assortment of fruits with bread over here. And on the other side, we can't see the other side, but there are also sausages on the other side. So all looks good. The part that doesn't look great is like the raw meat on the cabbage. I'm sure this is some type of like cultural delicacy, and maybe it's just not animated or drawn super well. But this is the type of thing I probably would not eat. I wouldn't go near this. But everything else here on the table looks really good, and I'm really happy that Ian-san gets to eat all this food all by herself. I would be a very happy customer if I got to eat all this food. And that's my Natlan food review. Let's stall talking to Mavika. So let's look at Elder Seal's build. Okay, here's the Flynn's build for Seal. He's getting what? 30 crit rate from the Natlan set. Not the Natlan set. 30 crit rate from the Nod Krai set. And he's getting more crit rate elsewhere too. I forget. Oh, 44 crit rate from using Sino's weapon, Staff of Scarlet Sands. So all in all, that's plus 74 crit rate. So Seal has 97 crit rate here. And then Flynn's ascends with crit damage. So Seal is getting 38 crit damage here. So he's at 186 crit damage. Is the circlet leveled? Yes, it is leveled. Oh! I clicked something. It's fine. Okay. But this is not leveled. This is leveled, but could be better. Yeah, okay. So Seal's current ratio is 97 crit rate, 186 crit damage. But the crit damage can get better with better pieces. And we haven't even rolled a goblet with crit damage yet. So it's probably going to end up much closer to like a 97 crit rate over 200 something crit damage ratio, which is really good. And 144 ER is also really good. 348 EM is nice. It'll be more EM in battle thanks to Staff of Scarlet Sands converting it. Flynn's pieces? Yeah. These are Flynn's pieces on Seal's Candace. So yeah, good stuff overall. And there was your short Seal Flynn's review before I'm forced to talk to Mavika. Who's upstairs? What is the team gonna be? Flynn's, Aino, Sucrose, and then the last slot is either Oriron for offensive or Kuki if he needs a healer. I recommend Kuki to him because I don't trust in playing without a healer. Or just a sustain of some kind. I do not believe in sustainless. Did I roll for Lauma? No. You guys can look at my pulls. So I have 500 Intertwined Fates here, 507. I have 19,000 Primogems here, which translates to, how much is it? Like, 120 pulls here. So add 120 to this, it's like 530. Or no, it's 630 pulls here. That's 630. And then you go to the shop and I have 125 here. So 630 plus 120 here, I have 750 pulls. And yeah, all of it is being saved. Yeah, I'm saving for Durin, which should be in 6.2. I will be C6ing Durin. That's what I'm saving for. So I'm skipping Lauma. I'm skipping Flynn's. I'm skipping Nefer. I'm skipping anyone who comes until Durin is finally on banner. And then he gets everything that I've got. Low key, I probably can afford to pull for someone else and still C6 Durin, because I still have a lot of time to save up for him. But I'm just not interested in pulling for any of them, so it's fine. C6, R5, or C6, R1, Melep. C6, R5 is too much. The R5 is too useless, so yeah. I will not be pulling more copies of the weapon. We only go C6, R1 in here. Out of content creators are saying you might be cooked since you don't have Inefa, but you're gonna believe in Flans regardless. No, he can work without Inefa, especially if you get his C1 seal. His C1 is equal to getting Inefa for him, so you'll be chill. I'm just gonna. Oh wait, it like kind of missed. That's unacceptable. So let's. So that's why only R1 is okay. Yeah. It can take a lot of pulls. His C1 is actually a little bit better than Inefa. Well, that only takes into account offensive sheet DPS Melep. Inefa has a shield, which is really comfy. So Inefa is still really good when you go beyond theoretical DPS and in terms of how it actually feels to play. And Inefa is really nice for him, but you'll be fine without Inefa seal. The Clanker is still pretty good though. Yeah, she is. Leaks were saying she's not even playable. Oh, the Alice leaks? The Alice leaks should be wrong. Alice should definitely be playable. I would not trust anyone who is saying Alice won't be playable. You remember getting Yai by accident? Interesting. Okay, let's talk to Movika now.
You're here.
Do you know why Nefer teams are running a 0 sustain? Nefer teams do not trigger the Bloom reaction, 09. So they don't take any of the self-damage from Bloom. Green and orange juice. Interesting.
How did you know? That's Paimon's favorite!
You look like you've still got questions.
Um,
Ask away.
Yeah, isn't your plan a little... I don't know if it's convoluted as much as it's just undercooked. So Nefer is quick and aggravate DPS. Nefer is a Bloom DPS, but she basically turns Bloom into quicken / aggravate. If you want to think of it like that, it's definitely not the same, but you can think about it like that. But no, she is a Bloom DPS seal. Like not really. She's a Dendro Hydro character, but she converts blooms into more damage for herself instead of allowing the Bloom reaction to actually trigger and pop. So yeah, that's what she does. So like even if you run her with Electro characters, Hyper Bloom would not trigger because her passive literally just says the reaction, the Bloom reactions cannot actually trigger, even if the correct elements proc the elemental reaction. That's what Nefer does. Why didn't you get the heroes of the past to join you in this age? Sure, I'll ask this one.
They had their own lives to live.
Okay.
The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time.
She's gonna eke at the Bloom cores, basically. It's like if Nilo changed blooms into ammo, only she could use, yeah. Well, the way I describe it is, it's Navia, but she uses up Bloom cores instead of Crystallize. Your math spreadsheets doesn't expand to Genshin? I actually do math in Genshin, but I do Genshin spreadsheets. Well, I used to, and I'm trying to get back into it, but I need to message some people in order to get the templates for it again. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into Genshin spreadsheeting. But like, it's been so long since I've done Genshin spreadsheets. And like, when I looked into what people are doing nowadays with Genshin calcs, it's like so convoluted, and I feel like an old man trying to learn what the youth are doing. I was like, can we just go back to how we calc things in the old days? I don't understand all these new tools that we're using to calc things nowadays. Let's just go back. So yeah, it's a whole process for me, but I'll probably get back on the Genshin spreadsheet game. It's all suggestible? It's actually not. You love character kits that take away mechanics? Interesting. You wonder if Skirk Lunar Freeze would overtake Movika? We'll see. I haven't heard anything about Lunar Freeze. When you saw Zajef do Neferkelsk, you had a headache? Zajef has his own way of doing things, though. We always did things differently than Zajef, where I came from, but... now people are using, like, GC Simulator, and you have to, like, simulate the rotations. And you have to import your own builds and like, oh my god. And you have to learn how the website works. I was like, I don't want to do this GC simming stuff. I just want to shoot things the good old way. GC sim is way easier to do though. Obviously, like the modern day kiddos are like using GC sim to do other stuff for them. But me, I'm an unk. I need to go back to the old ways. I cannot learn. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks. In my case, okay. I cannot learn how to do the new way of calcing. I need to go back to the old ways. So I've been trying to contact people to get the old tools. So yeah, that's, listen, I'm aware that it's my issue. It's my own personal skill issue that I don't like using GC sim and I want to calc things the good old fashioned way. Love this Arc Quest right now. Sorry, I've done a lot of stalling. We're still on 5.0, by the way. That's kind of crazy. Anyway.
You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is
It's like teaching your grandma to use her iPhone. I'm sorry.
Imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous.
Maybe the real Natlan was the friends we made along the way. That's literally the main like theme of Natlan. Like that's Natlan's main story through line. So like you're not even far off.
I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me.
The fact that none of them volunteered to do it with you is very telling, Mawika. Those first heroes of Natlan literally had no faith in Mawika's plan. How hilarious is that? None of them volunteered to hibernate with her for the future because none of them wanted to be there in the future to be the ones that Natlan relies on. That's really funny. How did you know you're still on 5.0? I am, yeah. But even within singular patch storylines, Dingus, there are still main themes. Like when I played through the HSR stories, each patch of HSR story has its own through line and theme. And also Natlan is not subtle with its main theme, so I feel like I can pretty accurately clock it already.
Besides, every generation will have its.
When my original account didn't get any good 5 stars and you reroll,
the plan could still
that was me, 09. You jest about that, but that was me. With my Genshin account.
Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family?
What are you talking about, Paimon? Mavika literally explained that portrait to us. How are you asking this question? We literally already know this answer. Whatever, it's fine. The Venti sticker? Yeah. Only game you've ever done that with is Blue Archive. I do it with quite a few games, honestly. Rerolling.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist.
Okay, she went into the arts.
An instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe.
A scion of permanence. You rerolled for Arknights? Interesting.
None of her buildings are around anymore.
Oof, rip.
Still, it was an impressive.
You did it recently with Honkai Impact 3rd, and getting it at odds only took 6 rerolls. Nice. But how long did each reroll take, Nessipu? I don't know how long Honkai Impact 3rd rerolls take. Yeah, it makes sense, 09. That's the life you had to leave behind.
You feel lost.
Like 20 minutes? Oh, that's not too bad.
To stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is something I have long since come to terms with. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the abyss.
So are we gonna address Mavika sending her people to die? You tried rerolling for Genshin once upon a time. You gave up after the 3rd account. I went much more than 3 accounts is all I'll say.
The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear.
But this isn't a movie specifically. Oh, what we're talking about right now isn't.
No matter what I may find there.
I was just trying to bring things back around to the beginning of the quest. It's for a cause. If you're already aware of fate. Wait, what? What am I asking?
The way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I mean, she has no way of knowing she's gonna succeed.
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms.
Is that why I have Lumine? We don't talk about why I have Lumine, Nakla. but in short, yes.
Even if the future
In truth, it's a bit more complicated than that, but basically, yes, that is the reason why I have Lumine.
And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle.
Yeah, so the main thing the quest is trying to hammer in here is that Movika is different from the other Archons, because the other Archons are not human, and therefore the other Archons cannot fully experience things from a human point of view. Farina is human, but like Farina is still a special case as well. Movika's low-key not really like human either. She's lived past 500 years. Obviously she wasn't awake to experience it 500 years like linearly, but she has lived 2 lives, so she's also not a regular human. I don't know. Is it a big deal though? You know who plays which? Yeah, I don't care that much either, Aqua. Because I don't really care for Lumine or Ether as characters. They're both kind of nothing characters, so it doesn't matter to me too much.
This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short.
But you know who they are. She basically got Dr. Stone into 500 years later. I don't know that reference.
Well,
I recognize the name Dr. Stone, but I don't know what it's about.
One further hero who I'm
Malika's sleep schedule is so bad, probably? Dang, I relate. Surely you don't mean me.
Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable.
It's funny because almost all the Archons have like 2 lives. Yeah, I mean, there's a running theme of twins in this game. The main theme of the Tevat storyline is twins. Yeah, which is why I understand why people complain about all of the Archons being a twin situation, or all the Archons being like a double situation or a mirror selves situation. I agree, it gets annoying. It's because of how Hoyo executes it. But in terms of thematic writing, that is the main theme of Genshin Impact. The main storyline of the game is literally about twins searching for each other. Twin characters is literally the whole main theme of the game. So that's why every Archon storyline is always about the mirror image of each other being twins. Literally being a twin? Yeah, that's what the game is all about. But I agree with people's criticisms that the way they execute it makes it feel like, I don't know, we're treading on too similar of ground. I think that's a valid complaint. But conceptually, I think it makes sense. Twinning? Yeah, Genshin Impact was all about twinning, true. You live in Asia and we sleep around the same time? Yeah, that shows how cooked I am, 09.
If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey, but I will also forge a brand new ancient...
What does this even mean? I mean, sure.
Ancient
Ask her for her pyro powers. We need Pyro Traveler, for real.
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0.
Okay.
Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come.
So we get clout, is what she's saying. She's trying to bait us by giving us clout and fame.
The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still...
Fuck you, Movika! Oh my god, I hate this line so much. This is everything I hate about Movika wrapped up in one line. Like, this encapsulates all of my problems with Movika. Stop saying this stuff to your people! This is what's causing your people to have, like, the unhealthy mindset that they have. It's so bad. And this is the type of thing that Movika inspires in her people. The belief that Movika will revive them, right? It's like she's sheltering them from the true horrors of war. We saw it with Vashima's whole story arc with his friend, and how they weren't prepared for what they were gonna face in war, and like he literally said while he was facing his death that he didn't think it would be this bad because Movika tells people, you go out there, you fight for me, and I will bring you back to life. You don't need to worry about falling. I just hate this so much. She gotta inspire that confidence. It's so bad. It's not. This is not the way to do it. And she has not learned so far. So it's bad because she has proved she can't maintain that promise. Yeah. Imagine if we start a war and our king said we are going to probably lose and nothing else. but at least she's saying it confidently, right? 09.
Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for
Shut up.
That is a promise.
You don't have to promise me anything. Please don't promise me anything, in fact.
Ignore the situation here.
Wonderful.
I mean, we could go take a vacation in Sumeru. Maybe visit Fontaine. See what the Fatui people are up to. The House of the Hearth. Oh, Shilonen. Oh, Shilonen's already gonna forge our name. Okay, it's yeah, because next patch is Shilonen's patch, so.
We've never
confidently, yeah.
Name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
Okay, all done. Black stone under a white stone. That's a very funny name.
My lord.
Oh!
We've received
Hello?
word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her
Is this the Fatui? Because the Abyss would not be talking. You got Linny while pulling for Oron? That's funny.
Although your injury complicates things.
Oh yeah, this is the Fatui, okay. Hi, Capitano! Oh, Captain, my captain. If you say it confidently enough, no one knows you are lying. I guess. I will say, Capitano, he lost a little bit of aura for how that fight against Movika went. What do you mean you show up, challenge the Archon, and then you have to run away? I still love you because your design is sick, and you still have aura just based on your design, but he did lose some aura. Like, this Natlan quest didn't do anyone favors, Capitano included. He told me it has lore. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Victory and defeat.
Tactical retreat. I'm aware he needed to retreat. It's just a loss of aura that he needed to retreat like that. Nerfed by the writing team, surely. Yeah, no one wins in Natlan. You were so right with that, Medarda. That's really funny. Yeah. We'll get into that 09 for sure. They did say top 3 of Harbingers is Archon level. I'm aware. It's just the way he walked in, showed up for his first scene, and then had to retreat. It was quite something. Okay. I've never taken advantage of an opponent in time of weakness, and I don't intend to start now. Yep, that's my honorable captain.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Oh?
No matter how dense the fog, as long
is this Auron? I only know that there's a dynamic between Capitano and Auron because Seal is into them, but like...
She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning.
Oh, they're just not gonna show Auron? I'm pretty sure that's Auron. It's interesting to finally meet him.
You heard something from here.
Is he looking at the camera? Is this breaking the fourth wall? I can't tell. That was pretty cool though.
The wind rises.
Wait until 2 days later. Oh, but that's to start the next part of the quest. Okay. So we've finished 5.0, correct? If you notice there, he didn't actually run away. But he needed to be saved. Which is like, arguably worse. It's probably not worse than running away, but it's still not good, you know? Only took 84 years? Yeah. 3 hours into this, 3 hours into the stream, we finally finished 5.0. The little scar stalling, thank you. We actually get to start 5.1 today? We might not, Hazel. I think I might save it for a different stream. Since we're already 3 hours into this stream. And I plan to make today's stream shorter. I've got like no excuse, I don't know. Because before I start 5.1, I need to talk about my thoughts on the 5.0 stream. W stalling? Listen, it means there will be more content for more streams. So, I believe someone sent me the tier list that I was looking for. What is this up here? Change avatar to who? Yeah, I'm never changing this. Oh, Kachina. No, but we got to stay with Scar. Okay. Let me pull up the tier list so that we can discuss my overall thoughts on the 5.0 quest. Copy text. Go here. Okay. You'll always stand by this opinion. Having Capitano show up just to lose with terrible writing, it made him lose a lot of his aura for sure, but we'll see. We staying in Natlan for 500 years? Please no. Please get me to Nod Krai. Next Natlan story is going to be another 9-hour marathon waiting for 3.7. No, we'll probably break it up into smaller chunks, but let me bring chat to my desktop view. Okay. So we are going to be ranking Natlan characters, not Bennett being here. I'm ranking characters only based on the 5.0 story that I just did. So the characters that didn't show up in the story, yeah, we won't be ranking characters that didn't show up in the story. So characters like Auron, characters like Aoife, characters like Varessa, characters like Kanish, they won't be rated since they didn't appear in the story. So first, let's make our tiers. It's gonna be a little close my ad, please. It's gonna be a little difficult to read the tiers because dark mode is dark mode on this is kind of makes these difficult to see, but it's fine. So S tier, we're gonna be MVP. Only one character goes here in the MVP tier. In A tier, we'll rename it to kept me interested. Why does it split the D up like that? Why does it isolate the D? I guess I have to rename it. Good stuff. There. I'll call it good stuff. In B tier, we'll call it no strong opinions. In C tier, we'll call it actively detrimental. Why does it? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, chat. It's just gonna look like that, I guess. Listen. It is what it is. Active detriment. Oh, that works. Active detriment. And then in D tier, we'll put didn't appear. Okay, so I don't think for anyone who watched Chaska tier, true. But for anyone who and this is just my opinions, of course. Hello? How do I close this? Can you go away? I have to refresh the page? Oh my god. Okay, we're back. they want me to get towels? I don't need towels. At least it kept the name, so I didn't have to rename them. Anyway, remember, this is just my opinions. For anyone who has been watching my streams, this is not gonna come as any surprise. Well, okay, first we should put the characters who we aren't ranking here. Didn't appear. Sitlali, hello? Didn't appear. Okay. So these are the characters that didn't appear. So now we can rate the rest of the characters. So for anyone who watched my stream, this should come as no surprise that Kachina goes in MVP. And this was a very surprising MVP to me. Going into Natlan, I'll admit, I did not have the highest opinion of Natlan going in, but I told myself I would go into Natlan with a very open mind. So that's what I did. Kachina was a character that was not on my radar at all at the very beginning. At the very beginning of the quest, I literally talked about how we were manipulating Kachina, just to get closer to the Archon. So I started out the quest just using Kachina. She was just a means to an end for me to continue through the quest and to reach Mavika and to get to the real plot and the meat and potatoes of the quest. But easily, by the time we ended the tournament, Kachina was a pleasant surprise to me. She was the main thing keeping my interest in the quest. And part of it is because she was very much popped up as the main character of the quest. Like, she's the main one we were following the whole time, and she got most of the character development. But beyond that, she was just the easiest one to care about. I think, like, I felt like they did make you care about Kachina. And even more than that, everyone else's reaction to Kachina's death makes you angry on her behalf. Because when Kachina dies, nobody is reacting how they should react, which is one of the main problems with Natlan. And that really helps Kachina because it makes you angry for Kachina. It makes you upset that nobody is reacting the way they should be reacting to Kachina's death. And that really helps you, like, defend Kachina and end up on Kachina's side. So like, part of the reason Kachina is up here is because Natlan is, like, so chopped with how it treats life and death and how it makes its characters react to life and death. But for Kachina, it worked in her favor. So Kachina is definitely the MVP of the quest. If Kachina was not in the quest, I would not have felt any of the sense of urgency and the investment in the storyline that I did. But because Kachina was there, and because the quest was all centered around Kachina's death and getting to her in time and reviving her, that's what really helped me actually feel invested in the quest. Because I actually did not want Kachina to suffer in the Night Kingdom. So Kachina literally single-handedly got me through the quest and made me care about what's happening. Which I did care. I know I've given a lot of critiques to the Natlan quest, but I did genuinely feel investment in the quest as I was playing it. And I did genuinely find myself entertained by the quest. And I did find it enjoyable. So yeah, a lot of that is thanks to Kachina for sure. And since so much of the quest is based around Kachina and reviving Kachina, Milani actually goes into good stuff. I started out with no strong feelings towards Milani. She was kind of just, you know, the upbeat, cheerful girl. And Milani even lost points for me when she initially found out about Kachina's death. Like, just her lack of reaction really sells me on how much Natlan does not respect the concept of life and death. But what brought Milani back for me was her yelling at Movika. Milani is the only character who properly went off on Movika, as Movika deserves. Now, Milani does lose points for apologizing to Movika in the end, but that's not Milani's fault. That's the story's fault, because Movika, the Archon, always must be glazed, so they also forced Milani to apologize and to glaze Movika again. But nothing can take away that moment where Milani was rightfully shouting at Movika and tearing into her. Like, tearing into her is putting it a bit dramatically. She was still kind of too nice about it, but at least she did something in terms of standing up against Movika, and that definitely earned Milani points for me. If you might say they will learn their lesson from that indifference, yeah, we'll see. Like Kachina literally died and couldn't be revived, and they still didn't really learn their lesson, but it's fine. No strong opinions. Okay, Ansan, I guess, goes here. Ansan is a character that I personally really love, just based on design and her general vibe. I'm a big Ansan fan, but I did say I was going into Natlan with an open mind and without any preconceived notions. And because of that, I probably have to put Yansan in the no strong opinions. She doesn't really do much in the quest. She's like there, and she's with us when we enter the Night Kingdom. But she doesn't have many lines of dialogue, and she doesn't have much characterization aside from just being. She's kind of just Movika's like sidekick throughout the quest. She's just standing there next to Movika most of the quest and following her around, and she's there for Movika to monologue to. Without really even giving her own input, because Yansan isn't allowed to speak, I guess. So yeah, she goes in no strong opinions. She doesn't really do much. In general, I do like her, but I can't say she contributed to any good stuff in this quest, which is why I can't raise her to Milani's tier. The fact that she was with us in the Night Kingdom and still does nothing, yeah. And then there's Chaska, active detriment. The Chaska, out of all the characters in Natlan, Chaska had the hardest uphill battle to fight with me. Chaska is the character that I had the strongest preconceived notions of hatred towards, which I'll just say. Yeah, there's a lot that I don't like about Chaska before I even met her, so it was going to be very difficult for her to win me over from the start. And yeah, she was not able to. Her personality doesn't really do much for me. I find it a little boring. And then in terms of her interactions with her sister, okay. The thing about Chaska's interactions with her sister is that it makes me like Chaska's sister more. It doesn't make me like Chaska more. Chaska's sister is like the more interesting character. Chaska's sister is the more sympathetic character. Chaska's sister has the better character design. And so when I see them sharing screen time, it kind of makes me sad that Chaska's sister isn't the playable character over Chaska. And so it kind of just hurts Chaska even more when she's sharing screen time with her sister, even though that screen time is meant to give characterization to Chaska. Max Picture said thank you. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with Chaska. Other than all that, she didn't do much. Oh, also, Chaska lost points instantly when she failed to protect Kachina. Like, what do you mean Kachina died on the quest, on the mission that was led by Chaska? Nope. Chaska instantly lost points for not protecting my baby. So yeah. So Chaska, active detriment as far as I'm concerned. Low-key self-glaze there. And then there's Movika. Active detriment. But she's an active detriment, but also good stuff at the same time, and I'll explain. The character itself, I think she is not good. I have seen a lot of complaints about Movika from people talking about how she's this perfect Mary Sue with no flaws. I definitely don't think that's true. That is definitely not my opinion of Movika. I think Movika is a very flawed character. Very flawed. But my issue with Movika is that there's a disconnect in terms of how she comes across to the audience and in terms of how Hoyo is trying to present her in their writing. And you can tell the disconnect exists based on how the other characters treat Movika. She's like very much put on a pedestal by the other characters, and I think that's fine. I think it's fine for the characters to view their Archon on a pedestal, but it just means that the story does not fully understand how the character is coming across to the audience. And the way the character is coming across to the audience is that Movika is very irresponsible with her people. Movika does not understand how her actions and her behavior affects the mindset of the citizens that she's leading. She is the leader of a war, and she has built this whole glorified belief that people going into war for her will be able to return unscathed because she can just revive them. And the quest the story very conveniently does not show any of the trauma that people would obtain from experiencing death and then reviving. Characters like characters like Atea, Molani's like mentor girl who died, who experienced resurrection. She doesn't show any trauma from what happened to her in fighting for Movika. She does show abyssal corruption, but that's not from her resurrection. I don't even fully remember if she did get resurrected. I think she mentioned it once before, but yeah, the quest does not properly show the consequences of Movika's actions. It tries to instead just brush over them, which does not sit well with me, because what Movika is doing is not healthy for her nation, or herself for the matter. And I understand that to a certain degree, Movika's faults are probably intentional, but I don't think the degree to which she's flawed is intentional. I don't think Hoyo understands to the degree that Movika is such a flawed character. And so, yeah. That's my issue with the disconnect between Movika's character and how she comes across, and how Hoyo wants us to view her. With that said, the reason why I think a part of her isn't good stuff is because hitting on Movika and like breaking down why this character is not working for me was really, really fun and entertaining. I really like breaking down stories and character arcs. I'm just gonna like self-glaze for a second. I think I'm fairly good at it. So it gives me a lot of fun. So the fact that there was a lot to analyze in terms of how Hoyo was writing Movika and analyzing why this character is not working was really, really fun for me. And it made the streams really enjoyable. It made her scenes really enjoyable. I enjoyed her scenes because I enjoyed breaking them down. So even though I think the character is not good, there was good stuff there for sure, but I don't want her placement to be misconstrued, so I will be putting her in active detriment because I think this is where she belongs. But just know that she could technically be in good stuff because she did technically add to the enjoyment of the quest. She just didn't add to it in the way Hoyo wanted her to add to it. So it is what it is. And yeah, that's my Natlan 5.0 Act 1 and Act 2 of Natlan tier list ranking for where the characters are. For me, subjectively. We will see how this evolves throughout the course of the future quests. There's a lot of characters I still have to meet. But yeah, we'll see. She's too human in that sense, but I don't think Hoyo understands how she's coming across is my issue with it, Sheep Token. For example, Raiden Shogun, super flawed character, right? To say the least. She's a dictator. But Hoyo treats her like a dictator, to some degree at least. I think you could argue like they soften her up in her story quest. But to a certain degree, Hoyo understands how Raiden comes across to the player. And it's intentional that Raiden comes across so unlikable and antagonistic to the player. So that helps Raiden because the way Raiden is coming across feels intentional. And so it's not jarring. Mavuika does not have that benefit. Mavuika is not coming across to the viewer the way the quest is trying to treat her. And thus, it makes her character feel jarring, and it makes the character just not work. And it makes the character feel more irresponsible for not ever having the consequences of their actions properly addressed. So that's what really ends up hurting Mavuika. Raiden above Mavuika is crazy. Well, I've only had one patch of Mavuika. We can still see where Mavuika goes. But Mavuika is in desperate need of a redemption arc. Like I would say it I would say it goes as far as needing redemption. And I'm not confident that she's gonna get a redemption arc because I don't think Hoyo understands that she needs it. But we'll see. Hoyo could pleasantly surprise me. But yeah, who knows? We have quite a few patches to go still with all these characters and to see how they develop. So this list could still change a lot. But for now, this is where they land. You think order from best to worst for you? Oh, we could go we could order the Archons. Mavuika should have some more lines if you talk to her again. But like, do I want to? You don't think Mavuika created that culture? I'll just revive you. I think she did. At the very least, I think she's propagating it. And I don't think she understands that it's unhealthy. Because she literally said it again to the Traveler. She thinks it inspires confidence in her people. I think it's just actively detrimental. And Vashima, I don't remember his name, but we're gonna pretend Ifa is Vashima. I'm like so hesitant in saying his name because I don't remember. But Vashima was a pretty significant part of this quest. He had a pretty significant side plot, and I think he would go in good stuff. He definitely contributed a lot to the quest, and he actively showed the consequences of Mavuika's actions. He was one of the only parts of the quest that showed the consequences of Mavuika's actions and how it can affect people via him and his flashback, or not flashback, but like his vision of what his friend went through in his final moments. That was really, really good stuff. Vishama, yeah. Vishama's side plot with him and his friend and what we saw from them really helped shine a light and addressed the issues with what's going on with Mavuika. And it was really nice to actually see it addressed from someone's storyline. So yeah, that was really nice. A really nice addition to the quest for sure. Part of it is just we don't really see the character development of the Natlanese. We'll see. Again, I'm only on patch 1. We'll see how they evolve. If we don't see much character development, that's not going to be great. But yeah. So here's the tier list. It's kind of crazy that development didn't go to a main cast. Yeah. It should have gone to Ganesh, for real. But it's fine. We're going to put him back down here because I have to save. I have to share the list. Save for download. Download image. Okay, very nice. Now let me go. Hold on. Let me go idle mode, and then let me go. Let me open my Twitter. Let me make sure you guys don't see anything weird. Okay, you guys can come back here. It's kind of crazy that development didn't go. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Kanisha will be back surely. I have no faith. I still have to go on idle mode while I bring up the picture. I'm gonna tweet it. Okay, here is my tier list ranking of the Natlan characters after finishing the 5.0 quest. I still have plenty of that Natlan story to do, so we'll see how this list ends up evolving. All of my explanations for my placements took place on stream, so I'm not going to repeat them here. Yeah, sounds good. A very rare tweet from me. I never post on Twitter, but it's fine. Meanwhile, people playing Lunar while I'm looking at this tweet. Yeah, I'm behind by a whole year. It is what it is. Oh. Also, there's no Lashama listed here, but he was the goat. There. Okay, and let me go idle while I also post it in the Discord server. Where do I post it? HSR, not HSR general. I'll post it in games. My tier list ranking of the Natlan cast after finishing the 5.0 story. Okay, we're chill. Any thoughts on my tier list? Things that you disagree with? Things that you would change? I don't know. I think I cooked. I think I gave pretty decent reasoning for everyone's placements. And then just for I talked about each of the characters, but just for the overall not the overall placement, just for the overall like plot, the overall storyline. I think the plot was fine. The tier list seems like yeah. Drop Milani down one tier? No. I think Milani had good stuff for sure. In terms of the overall plot, I think the tournament arc was fun. I feel like it could have been more fun, but it was still fun to have a tournament arc. I'm at least sad that it's over, which shows that I did enjoy it. And then after that, the part about rescuing Kachina was very scary. There was stuff that pissed me off during Milani's section of the quest, like the way they treat life and death. So I didn't enjoy Milani's like hot spring section of the quest as much. But once we get out of there and we enter the save Kachina arc of the plot, that's when I started to get really invested. And that's also when Movika would not stop stalling. Movika found every excuse possible to stall on saving Kachina, which also deducts points from Movika. So yeah, that was a little frustrating on Movika's part, but at least we ended up saving Kachina. And yeah, once we get to Kachina stuff, then the Natlan story starts being good. You'll agree with my placement if I talk to Movika again? Okay. Fine. What's she gonna say?
Something else you'd like to ask?
About the captain's whereabouts? Okay, I do want to know about Capitano, so that's fair.
Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although
what intel?
Investigation helped us confirm that he's being aided by
Auroron, okay.
The Nightwind.
Auroron is helping the Fatui, but he's gonna end up being one of the heroes? That sounds like a pretty interesting character arc for Auroron, honestly. The fact that Auroron is a traitor, but then ends up being one of the chosen ones? I'm interested in seeing where that takes Auroron's character. It sounds like there could be a lot of room for character development there on Auroron's part. We'll have to see.
I'm getting closer to narrowing down who that may be.
Of course, I don't know Auroron's motivations or anything. I don't know anything about the character, but I'm very interested to learn more now. Okay.
If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please let me know.
Sure. Well, I'm sure we'll meet Auroron eventually.
Something else you'd like to ask?
About elemental energy, sure.
This is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat.
Indeed.
In the beginning, it took failure and tragedy to even begin to learn how to fight back. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed based on experience and insight passed down.
Yeah, now Natlan's kind of cooked because of the ley line situation, supposedly.
None of us actually understand why. It's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. Ever since ancient times, elemental energy has been one of our most reliable weapons against the Abyss.
Yes, storing up fighting spirit in the Sacred Flame too, right?
As for the principles
Oh,
behind
bye,
it,
Helios! Thank you so much for being
I'm
here. I
afraid
really
might have to
appreciate
seek
it.
answers from someone older than the position of Pyro Archon itself.
Oh, goodness. The Pyro Dragon? Or the first Archon? Siblanc?
Oh,
About the absence of people from Natlan and other nations. I forgot about this, but this is a thing that people have talked about before we even reached Natlan.
Our people's survival is inextricably tied to the Wayab.
Her mouth isn't moving? Yeah. Natlan, or not Natlan, Genshin in a nutshell.
People the same degree of protection outside our borders.
Okay.
In fact, people
hello?
decide to
Not the
leave
memory loss just from leaving Natlan. Oh, but this is explaining why Bennett has such bad luck, right? Because he's Natlan, but he lives outside of Natlan, so he gets affected by, I don't know. He has the Natlan debuff. Oh my god, wait. Being born Natlanese is actually like a genetic debuff. That's crazy. Navigator stole her lip movements.
Everyone in Natlan
I should not say words like that. Genetic debuff. That's not. Listen, I'm just making a joke. I'm just making a joke.
No choice. The chief of their tribe must seek approval with the Wayab to grant them leave.
Listen, half the Natlan cast is white anyway. Okay, it's fine. Surely.
And the Wayab have always been very strict about granting that approval.
You just wanted me to have this context, otherwise you might be a bit lost.
Borders means consuming
yeah, this helps a bit.
Fight against the abyss.
So it's literally just the Natlan debuff.
Still, there's no need to worry. The Wayab.
You can't say that. Listen, I didn't mean it in like a bad way. Movika literally said being born Natlan means you can't leave Natlan, otherwise your body can't take it. Okay. You don't mind the types of jokes, but you're very Asian, so you don't mind any kind of jokes. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Oh,
you guys understand how I meant it in terms of what Movika was saying, right? I've got no other questions. Milady, what the I'm not. I literally have no choice but to select that cringe option because she'll just eternally repeat all her other answers. Oh my god, I'm cringing. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, now Milani's doing her idol dance. I knew she was gonna be doing it. Kachina probably doesn't say anything new, right?
I've been through so. Are you still feeling? Nope.
Yeah, just the same stuff. Okay. Okay. And with all that, oh, what's this? Oh, Intertwined Fate, very nice. So I'm onto Act 3 now, which is the 5.1 quest. I don't know exactly when I'll be doing the 5.1 quest, or Act 3. But eventually, I'll do it eventually. Probably not tomorrow. Maybe I'll do account reviews tomorrow. Maybe I'll do like clearing mock on Asian accounts tomorrow for anyone who's on the Asia server. 1 month from now, surely it'll be within 1 month for sure. It's not gonna take that long. Maybe like 1.5 Natlan quests a week. We'll see. But yeah, it won't be tomorrow. Account review. He says I will. I'll be doing account reviews tomorrow. Okay. Or maybe I'll just do viewer clears instead of account reviews. Those are kind of different because when it comes to viewer mock clears, I don't really have a list. I just take any volunteers in chat who need the help, or prioritizing those who need the help is generally how viewer mock clears go. So yeah, it might not be quite the same as account reviews. We'll see what I do tomorrow, something like that. Totally not gonna finish before Durin. Surely I'll definitely finish before Durin. Don't we have like what? We have like 3 or 4 months until Durin comes out. I must finish by that time, like, right? Oh, Helios? Are you trying to call Helios? But it's for some reason it's on my phone. It's not showing up on my PC. I'm confused. What happened here? What happened here? Anyway, should we MVP installing Helios? True. Durin does have lines in Luna too. Yes, I did see the leaked I saw the leaked Durin lines. So I'm very hyped for that. It's only 25 though, so like it's a little sad, but you want me to clear yours? Not going to force me to play DPS Asta? We'll see, 09. We'll see. 3 or 4 months of Movika though? That's true, Sheep. We'll see how much I can take. You can 33 start with Saber and Final, but not 36 because your Saber got no sustain. I'll try it for you, Fruit Shake. We'll see what I can do for you, Fruit Shake. I'm sure you'll be able to do it. You should be able to do it. But with all that said, this is probably where I'm going to end the stream. Have I seen Nefer's gameplay animations? Yes. I did say today was going to be a somewhat shorter stream. 3.5 hours is pretty standard for me. I generally go anywhere between 3 and 4 hours on normal stream days. It's just recently we've been going like past 4 hours to like the 5 or 6 hour mark recently. But yeah, this is gonna be another 3 to 4 hour stream. Rest well, King. I have to work on the Evernight guide. I really need to get that out, which is why I'm making this a bit of a shorter stream. I have the script finished, so now I have to actually get working on the editing phase of that guide video. So yeah, very quick today. All we did was finish the 5.0 quest that we started last time. In 3.5 hours, we finished the tail end of 5.0. That's kind of crazy. We didn't even start 5.1 because we stalled for like almost the first 2 hours. And then the last like 30 minutes or so was more stalling. Base speed Evernight is the way to go. Correct. But I'll have the guide video out soon and you can refer to that. King of stalling? Thank you. I don't know if I should be thanking you for that though. You just came half an hour ago? Apologies, Cosmics. But yeah, today's going to be a shorter stream. Again, I do have editing work that I need to get done. Because I really want to get those guide videos out for you. And then I have other videos aside from the guides coming out soon as well. So yeah. So that's where we're going to end things here. Thank you so much to everybody who joined the stream. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Discord if you want to keep up with me and get announcements on my next streams. I will be streaming tomorrow. Again, it'll probably be a viewer mock clear on Asia accounts, but we'll see. Maybe half account reviews as well. We'll just kind of play it by ear tomorrow and see how it goes. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for being here. It was a lot of fun. You guys make Natlan's story worth playing through. It would not be the same without you guys. So yeah, thank you very, very, very much. And with all of that said, until next time.